Guys, what is going on? It's good to see you guys on a Sunday, guys. I got a foot of snow down here in the south. I moved to the south to get away from snow, right? Snowboard, this is all your fault.
Yep,
Matt, you're up in the north too, right?
And we're just two northern drunkards or ex-drunkards. Like
all you guys' fault.
We were blowing the winds your way.
Sons of
puffing and puffing and sending those clouds down to you.
Guys, so I was going to do a completely different topic today. But then, I went down this rabbit hole of all of this misandrist crap on TikTok, right? Where women can openly say that all men are predators, all men are this, all men are that. And you see this common thread of it is all men. Or you're one of those not all men guys, huh? You know what I'm saying? Guys, statistically, the whole argument that the majority of men are doing negative things is absolute clown world. But they can say with reckless abandon that all of us men are bad, even to the point to where the ones who choose to not engage, they're obviously up to something too. It's insane. Keyshawn, how you doing? 6 Acres says that it's not all women. I don't have children. Well, hey, it's not you yet.
Yeah.
Guys, you know what? Here. All these misanders, I'm giving it back to you. Both barrels. How about that? Keyshawn's here. Kelvin's here. Red Door's here. Evil Eddie's here. Good to see you guys. Rejai's here. Steve is here. Omni's here. Peter's here. John's here. Christopher's here. Good to see all you guys. Matrix, what's up, man? Gregory, Lucas. Guys, what's going on, man? Guys, hit the like button on the way in. You know what I'm saying? Guys, we will be live Monday through Friday tomorrow Monday through Friday this week at 5. Guys, hit the like button, guys. We're almost at 30K, guys. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. Hit the like button on the way in. Guys, we'll break some news here in a little bit because I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. All right? I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about.
It is all men. Left, right, or center, no means no. I'm not sure what's so difficult to understand about that. I was going to wait to speak on this or maybe not even address Off Your Wagon at all, but Mandy told her story. I don't know Mandy, but I think she is incredibly brave for having the resilience to do that and put that out there. I highly suggest you listen to her. But if you are one of those people who say, oh, release the files, believe the women, and then defend a man who assaulted a woman simply because he's on your side politically, there is something incredibly wrong with you. This is why we say it is all men. Women say it is all men because it is. It does not matter what you do, how you vote, if you vote, it does not matter. I can name 10 women right now who have had similar experiences to what Mandy has described in my real life.
I don't know who this Mandy person she's talking about is, honestly. But we've heard the same feminist rhetoric before. Guys, all baby deletions are all women. 70 to 80% of all children, toddlers, babies, teenagers deleted are women. The elderly, 9 times out of 10, if they're being abused or deleted, it's women. The disabled. So, guys, yes, it is all women.
Yeah, and insurance fraud deletions too. That they find out for insurance frauds. That's mostly women as well.
The only 70%. Reason why women aren't more violent in society is because we are physically stronger than them. But for the moment that a chick's husband's in a wheelchair or a quadriplegic, right? All of a sudden it's, I'm gonna kill your bitch. I'm straight up, dude. Both sexes have an equal capacity for violence. Just one has the strength to actually express it outright. You know what I'm saying? It's disgusting. Here you go.
I'm going to speak out on the issue that's going around.
That is an ugly woman. There, dude. Ugh.
And I'm seeing everyone else speak out because this is the only time I'm making a video. Why? It is not up to us women, to us that were victims, to use our platforms to try to convince men that it is all men. It is men's responsibility to use their privilege and their platforms to prove to us women, so one day we can say, it's not all men.
See, it's up to you to prove. Hold on. It's up to you to prove to us. You must prostrate yourselves. You must drag yourselves across broken glass to prove yourself to us. Guys,
I can name 10 guys that have been screwed over in
I'm not
family
finished.
court.
Please let me finish, guys. Please. All right. Everyone, give me about 2 minutes, please. All right? Because I'm pissed off. I was going to not drop the link immediately. But guys, please just give me this for a second. All right? Guys, and I said this in a video today, Oliver, I didn't mean to snap at you, buddy. Sorry. This is just really pissing me off, right? Like,
oh, you're good, man.
Like 5 to 10 minutes just going down this rabbit hole today. It just drives me nuts. Guys, one of the major milestones in your life, in your development as a man, is to never let people shame you, man. Unless it's someone who you respect, right? Your father, your brother, your cousin, your best friend. You cannot let these women shame you, bro. You have to build that power armor up. You got to get your defense stats up and not let these women shame you, man. Because do you see how she says men have to, men are required to, men need to, we don't have to do a damn thing. The other thing, guys, you have to steel yourself against the effects of women's tears too, because a woman crying in public is not a woman crying at all. But guys, do you see all they have is shaming? Guys, we own the monopoly on force. If men wanted to, we can throw them all in cages tomorrow. But we have to do blank. Men have to ... What is going on here? It is all men until you prove otherwise. Do you see this whole like the very concept, the disrespect, the disdain they have for us, and they wonder why there's MGTOW, there's black pill, there's guys that are just not even dealing with these 304s anymore. This is the same thing that you white people, you guys should never have to listen to these black academics and woke liberals. Well, you're white people back 400 years ago owned slaves, so you need to prove to us that you're good. That's clown world. How do you build bridges? How do you make coalitions? How do you move society forward by chastising people for things that they didn't do, or for something that doesn't even bear out in the actual statistics? A small group of men victimize women. A small group of men do bad things to people. And it's up to the majority of men to defend said people from those men. If you piss the rest of us off, guess what? We're going to leave you to those bad men, and we're not going to think twice about it. Oliver, you were saying.
Well, first off, that lady in the previous video, she said, I can name 10 women that have been hurt, and I could name 10 guys that have been screwed over in family court.
Exactly.
Second off, you know, this like these knuckleheaded American women will never be happy. You can prove anything until the cows come home, and they will never be happy. It is something deeply ingrained in our culture the past 50 years that is creating the passport bro movement, you know, that I'm a member of. You know, there was a guy who was on YouTube about 3-4 years ago. His name was Kevin. He kind of warned us about this stuff.
Exactly. Yep. Well, we got 2 passport bros on the panel.
Hey,
we got Matt and Oliver. Let's go. Omni says, where'd your comment go? He had a good one. He said, first of all, that language makes it seem like there's no men that are trying to help them. And then he said that women will always keep running for the bad men, and there's nothing that we can do about it. Facts. These women are grown, and that's the thing that these tradcons don't get. Well, it's up to us men to be leaders. Us men drop the ball. And how are we supposed to get women to fall in line? How? Are we supposed to do the Fred Flintstone and bop him upside the head with a club and drag him back to the hut? No. Women have agency. Well, women have freedom, and the majority of women given freedom make the wrong decisions. That's the reason why practically men were involved in a lot of women's decisions. Dating, marriage, money, right? Because oftentimes men can go, that's not a good idea. But this whole thing where men have to, you think that the average man who's getting up and making society, think about this narcissistic thinking. The average man who gets up and, at 5 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning in New York, where Mom Commie is ruining everything, gets on that garbage truck in -8 degrees and is throwing trash. Oh, he's victimizing women. Please.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Razor says a small group of men are actually men. So that's us, guys. And 9 times out of 10, those guys are the very bad men that they're looking at. This is the first time that you guys have ever heard me say it's all women, because ultimately we know that not all women are bad. There's a majority of them. Guys, you know what? I'm throwing gauntlets. All right, the gauntlets. How about this? It is all women. Matt, can you please say what you said about baby deletion before the dream started?
Sure. So since Roe versus Wade in this country, and I think that the measure is around the world since 1979. The study that I found, they said that there have been over 1 billion baby deletions as a result of abortion. 96% of abortions are done for convenience, not out of necessity or for the health of the mother. So if you were to put this number into context, 1 billion human lives, right? Eliminated out of for convenience, right? That is more people that have ever been killed in all of the wars in humanity's history.
Yeah, and it's crazy too, because
and that's been since 1979.
You look at states like California, right, where if a mother is pregnant and she gets in a car accident by a drunk driver, and she loses the baby, can't get vehicular homicide. If a man pushes a pregnant chick down the stairs and she loses the baby, she can't be charged for that, because per California's law, it's not considered a human life. Oops. They're like, wow, our family wants justice. We want justice. Well, guess what? Didn't plan for that, did you? You absolute dunderhead. They never that guys.
Congratulations. You played yourself.
Yeah.
You played yourself. Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, never deal with any chick like this, right?
Feminists can't see the future, especially tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't think that also they're ever good at being honest about what they really want. Can I read you something that kind of shocked me a little bit about this?
Yeah, guys, hold on, guys, please go and follow Matt on Twitter, man. He does a lot of good stuff over there on Twitter. I'll drop your Twitter handle if I can spell your name right here.
Hungarian spelling. So what I wanted to share was something that Asmongold featured on his show. He said that ICE agent is the number 2 trending persona currently on the most popular women's sexual roleplay AI app.
Yeah.
And
on the female smut sites, the female smut sites. Yeah, they fantasize about Chad ICE agents kicking in the door.
They get a whole new type of facial this time.
So they
Guys,
in other words, these are the same people that say that all men are rapists and all men are do nothing but oppress women and all this other stuff. And then the same exact population is going over to these role play websites and fantasizing about that. So they're not even honest about what they really want in a relationship between a woman and a man. Because when you look at modern feminists and the relationships that they have with a man, it's like they're keeping a dog. It's not even a real human being in the way that person is being treated on the other side. They're a complete, they're a carpet, they're a rollover. And of course, the woman ends up cheating on him. I mean, the word simp goes to describe a man who doesn't stand up for themselves. And that's exactly what these women, what they say that they want, but it's not actually what they want. That's not like, and I saw this myself when I was in college. The biggest feminists, they weren't going out with these guys that were, liberals and supportive in class. They were going out with bikers.
Yeah, they were going out with all the
beta male. No, they were not going out with the beta males. They were going.
That's
out
I said.
With the
yeah. But Matt, I told you guys that I was in a proto gender studies class. It was called Gender Roles and Society, right? It was an easy A. This is 2003, 2004. This is when I knew stuff was gonna get cooked, right? So there was me, this guy Shane. He was this 6'8" rugby player, right? Buff as good country boy with tattoos from freaking Yelm, Washington, right? And he was just honest. He's like, well, any chick who's gonna want to be with me needs to be barefoot and pregnant, here, right? And all these friggin' low woke liberal chicks, they were so pissed off at him. He was awesome. I'm not arguing. It's the whole class. All these chicks were, how dare you? Right? So I'm like, yo, this is crazy, right? So I saw him like a year later, and I'm like, Shane, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, man, that gender roles class, that was nuts. How'd you feel about that? He's like, dude, are you kidding? I was smashing like 8 chicks in that class.
Exactly. 100%. 100%. They don't want the pushover. Mm-mm. And I almost think that this goes to again, with my experience with big cats, this is the same behavior that you see with like female lions. Yeah. If the female lions realize just for 1 second that the entire pack of them can push around a male, that's not alpha. Like that animal is no longer in the running for the alpha.
Yeah, and guys,
if they feel like they can push around the male, that male has absolutely no chance at mating with any of them.
Guys,
zero.
There is no such thing as an alpha female. Okay, there isn't, because even a beta male can overpower an alpha female. I mean, let's be honest here, right? In order to be alpha, there has to be some physical threat, some type of physical presence that makes you dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And I don't care, because I have yet to beat a woman who could. To meet a woman who can whoop me in a fight. Sorry, and I've been around some pretty well-trained chicks. You know what I'm saying? But if it honestly came down to it, it's not happening. I'm 6'3", 250, in good shape, pretty well-trained. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? So.
And to the men I'm seeing do that, thank you so much. Yeah. What you are doing with your privilege and your platform, from someone who's been through that stuff, unfortunately, many times.
That means that you've been putting yourself around a bunch of dirt bags. You know what I'm saying? Guys, think of this. I've been essayed so many times. I've been grown up. Where are you going? Yeah. Stay home. Learn to knit. You know what I'm saying? Do something. How many times, guys, this? Has anyone in this chat? I wish Colin was here, but Matt, snowboard. Do you guys have any Mormons up near you?
No.
Like a Mormon
Romney
community?
Visits,
the only Mormons that I ever met was when I was in the army.
Guys,
they're off towards Utah.
Put a 1 in the chat if you've been around Mormons, like straight up from in Seattle. there was a lot of Mormons there. You know what I'm saying? And they were cool people, but they had this bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of creepy how like naive like they are. Happy. Like all the girls, like I knew a couple of them who were 304s, but they were like more like they had become Mormon, you know. But a lot of the Mormon chicks I went to high school with, they were like kind of sheltered from all this foolishness. They weren't getting really essayed or groped or listening to stupid music or other because they were in their community. They had their siblings. They went to church. They did church activities, and that was all that they would do.
I remember going family game night instead of girls' night out, and that stuff really does add up over time. Minimizes damage.
I was going over to my friend's house in high school, and I'm just like, this is so weird. It's just kind of weird. It sucks that behavior is weird. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like this wholesome, you know what I mean? Like, hey guys, milk and cookies. You know? You know what I'm saying? But like the girls would honestly like they would go and get married young at like 18 or 19, have 3 or 4 kids, whatever. And like all the Mormons I went to high school with that were like Mormons for a long time are actually still married. They've been married for like 20 some odd years. You know, I think the only drama that I knew was there's this Mormon dude that I knew, and his brother was zesty AF, dude. They were in denial about it, but homeboy was, you know what I mean?
All right, I gotta get off, guys. You have a good night.
All right, buddy. Take these. Thanks, Oliver. So yeah.
Thank you. You are starting that motion, that action that will hopefully lead us into a future where we can say it is not all men. In a future where we can say we don't choose the bear. And it starts with men using their privilege and their platform. Now, to the victims, if you see the vent and you need someone to talk to, it won't go anywhere. You can DM me. I know what it's like when maybe you're not ready for a therapist, or like the therapist isn't enough and you just need
blah 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 blah.
Yeah. Well, why don't you report it to the police?
As a black guy, I can say that your idiotic thinking is what got Emmett Till killed. White women like you hate all men and use your I'm getting what kind of white privilege
nice.
privilege to oppress black men like myself. I guarantee that you have called the cops on the black guy running through your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I know that you are the type to clutch your purse if someone that looks like me gets into the elevator. As a white woman, you really need to check your privilege.
Nice.
And understand that white women...
You're a colonizer.
Understand that you are a colonizer.
Now look at her short too.
Women
it's got
own slaves.
It's got like cheese, bacon, and aborted fetuses
white women
on
own
it.
slaves, and we're benefiting from white supremacy. Supremacy. Do better. Yeah, this is the only time that I ever pull the race card because their logic short circuits. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because guys, they don't understand. If you actually adopt their model of white supremacy, white men bad, wait a minute. Guys, when the British were out there marauding and colonizing and doing all this stuff, who are these British men bringing the
spoils of war to?
Yeah, bringing the spoils home to? The other women, right?
Yeah.
Who are they building these big estates for? Who are they getting all these diamonds from Sierra Leone and all this other stuff? Spices and pasta and coffee and tea.
That's why they call it booty.
Exactly. Exactly. Wayne, dude, we weren't talking about if they're Christians or not. I mean, I'm not religious at all, so I honestly don't care. What I'm saying is that I notice culturally that they're so sheltered from a lot of modern foolishness that their women tend to be, in general, a lot happier, a lot less pissed off. You know what I'm saying? More wholesome, you know? So, okay. I don't like her.
They're just less corrupted by the modern media and stuff.
Now, guys, look at this idiot. I thought that this chick had blocked me at one point. I lit this chick up multiple times. You know what I'm saying?
So the problem with men saying that it's all women as a response to women saying that it's all men is that you as a man are failing to understand where that premise comes from. You're just upset that for some reason you've placed yourself in the same bucket as women saying it's all men. We say it's all men because the likelihood of it not being that man is less than the likelihood of it being that man. We say it because the likelihood of finding a man who doesn't lie, who is...
I don't think Mozart is copyright.
Yeah, but I wonder why she put the music so loud so you can barely hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because do you just hear this?
Mm-hmm.
You just hear this crap? You know what I mean? Guys, here, I'm drawing battle lines, right? It is all women. How about that? Except Red Door. She's cool. Except Kathleen, right? Except sweet auntie, right? You know, they're all right. They're the 0.0000001%. Gregory says, I don't believe her that she will still choose the bear. Facts. Right? And guys, isn't it funny how when you're at the zoo, you don't see all these chicks diving into the bear cage to escape all the evil men? You know what I'm saying? So thanks for the $2. Guys, let's hit the like button, guys. Let's try and hit 100 likes in record time, guys. We have 59 likes, guys. We are at 27 minutes, guys. The fastest we've done this is 43 minutes, guys. So let's try and hit 100 likes in record time. I'd appreciate that.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
Snowboard.
Yeah.
Can you remind me, please, about the Ponytail Patrol? Because I have a clip for you guys that I want to show you guys about how useless these Ponytail Patrols really are. Okay.
Sure.
I appreciate that. I don't like her face, but once again, hold on.
Lustful, who isn't secretive, who isn't cheating, who isn't going after women for their looks only.
Look at that. You need to understand that you are a colonizer and an oppressor. White women have been responsible for and part of oppressing blacks and other minorities for generations. All of the slave owners had white wives that benefited from said slavery. How many black men were were murdered in the South because a woman like you.
This is what they do to us, though.
Lied.
Yeah.
And said and accused them falsely. To me, as a black man, I can say that it is all white women. And you need to work to prove to us blacks otherwise. Post. Guzman, yeah, I got you on Discord. I'm gonna make a Discord with you and Red Door and Sweet Auntie, and I'm gonna have you on the panel, guys. Let's try and talk in the next 2 or 3 days, and we'll plan something for like later on in the week. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have Guzman and Red Door and Sweet Auntie and Kathleen King on a panel, and we'll talk about feminism because she sent me a really crazy story in the Discord. So yeah, I'll put us all on a Discord chat and we'll plan. I think it'll be really cool. So thanks for the $5, my friend.
Seriously, garlic croutons, dude.
You guys, here's the thing, guys. There's no way around this. Her liberal logic, right? Because she's like, oh, white privilege, and I need to check my privilege, and what is it called? Standpoint theory, where wokey-wokes think that the more marginalized you are, the better you are than them, or the more you know. Well, I'm black, lady.
Well, I'll just point out that
on that, her liberal mind's gonna go.
Yeah, but think about it. Like, her next step is to try and dismiss you and to dismiss your point of view. And when she does that, her own audience is going to just mollywop her.
Exactly.
Because she in order to dismiss your point, you're setting this up as a trap. Because in order to dismiss your point, she has to violate a lot of the central tenets that she's using to formulate this argument.
Yep. Hey guys, this is why I'm not a big Candace Owens fan or like Mila Yiannopoulos fan or any of that, but any like hardcore conservative minority, it's so funny because it shows how bad that the wokey-wokes are with arguing points, with actually making arguments. Because all they do is go to, well, you're a white male, you're a cisgender hetero white male, you're this and that. Well, now guess what? I'm black. Now what?
Yeah.
Now you got to actually come at me with logic and reason. If you guys think these wokey-wokes can do that,
you've been had, you've been took, you've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Absolutely insane.
It is all men.
Look at this. Look at the chin on this broad. Yikes.
Because look at the rape kits that just keep continuing. It is all men. Because look at the judges and their laws and their guilds. It is all men. It is all men. It's all systems. They are all falling. Every single one of them is based in the harm and subjugation of women and little ones towards
they're just words that she's heard.
And it awareness enough.
Look at that, guys. Oh my God, it's all men. Oh my God. Guys, look at this dunderhead right here. Why?
I don't even know what her point was.
Social media. I'm telling you guys.
I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck. That's what's about to get increased.
Absolutely.
She's got a strong chin, though.
She looks like the guy from.
She did before she fell down a bunch of stairs.
She fell out of the ugly tree.
Yeah.
She hit every branch on the way down. Guys, she looks like the guy from Maniac Cop. You guys ever seen Maniac Cop? Hold on. You guys ever seen Maniac Cop? Hold on, maniac cop actor.
What the heck?
No, that's how this guy actually looks. That's how this guy actually looks.
Wow.
Robert Zadar.
Like Hawaiian or something?
Is his name. Robert Zadar is his name. Hold on. Robert Zadar. Guys, if he can be an actor, any of us can.
Yeah.
Look at this guy. Man, this guy should be unloading trucks in Transylvania. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That guy can drink like a bottle of vodka, and just go out day.
Look at this guy. He is an ugly son of a bitch. What? Does he have like a disability?
Yeah, but he probably has a giant.
Hold on. Cherubism. Yeah. Man, oh man. Yikes. Whoo boy. Talk about a face only a mother could love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he probably laid pipe like a maniac. He probably had a monster Frankenstein dick down there.
Nick Nack says, I'm not white. And from experience, I can tell you that whites are some of those racist people I've ever met. Yeah, facts, guys. Guys, put a 1 if you agree with Nick Nack. Yeah. White liberals are more racist than they conservatives. They are. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for the $5, my friend. I appreciate that.
You are scaring the hoes.
Thank you.
And also, I noticed that people sometimes who are the most racist, they can't have any fun with it because they actually are racist.
Well, hold on. I would rather have a person outward hate me saying I don't want you on my property. I don't want you in my restaurant because you're black. Then oh my God, you're just incapable, and I'm the savior that can come down like Jesus and help all the darkies. Please.
Yeah.
Please. It just doesn't make any sense. You look at me and you're like, oh, AJ's black. I told you guys about that one teacher that I had in high school, right? I was in advanced placement European history class. And I'm the only black kid in the class. And she said, oh, AJ, we're going on a field trip. If your parents can't afford to go, then we can make a payment plan. I was like, my dad pays more in taxes than you make in a year. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you talking about? She took one look at me and was like, you have to be poor because you're black.
Yeah.
Absolutely insane. Guys, let's hit the like button, guys. We're at 76 likes, guys. We're at 150 people. Guys, hit the like button. I call it the 304 button because it's easy and it's free. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, let's look at this simp. Oh, boy. I want you guys to rate this guy on the simp-o-meter. Okay, guys. Oh, boy. Guys, I dropped the link. Anyone who wants to come on up, guys, buckle in for this right here, guys. Oh. Hey, Snowboard. Tenacity, Keyshawn, Jeffrey. Is there anything worse than some simp beta male feminist that sells out his own sex so he can sniff some hippie coochie chick's draws?
Yeah, I was gonna say this guy probably just watched his girlfriend get banged by some other guy, and he was crying and jacking off at the same time. And now he came outside to make this video after he had a cigarette because he was he was instructed to.
Or he's getting gaslit, and he's like, "That's not her. It's just someone who looks like her." As he found the videos on her phone, you know.
Yeah, it's AI.
There we go, guys. Buckle in for this. Here we go.
This video is my second daily video, and this is going to go off my first one I made yesterday.
Is it really?
As I've said many times in lives.
Doesn't this look like a guy who's diddled kids? You guys notice all these far left woke liberals, Destiny, and all these, they're always getting in trouble for trying to have for being inappropriate with underage people.
On TikTok lives. Not all of us men have groped a woman. I haven't. Not all of us men have essayed a woman. I haven't. But every single one of us men have made a woman or femme-presenting person feel uncomfortable. So it is all of us men. And all men uphold the patriarchy. A while ago, during one of my lives, I had two 18-year-old guys come up and claim they never had made a woman feel uncomfortable. The hubris you must have to make
You
such.
see this, guys? This is the same as all you white people are all racist. You may not think that you've been racist towards a black person, but you have been. The hubris to think that you've never been racist.
Yeah.
Come on.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Thank you. Radix says Massander's claptrap. Guys, we are at, let's see, 80 likes, guys. 20 more likes. I need 20 of you guys to stop and hit that like button, guys. I appreciate you. So,
and this is like trad conning out of weakness instead of like virtue and strength and trying to do the right traditional thing. It's just this is a soy op here.
Yeah,
it's just bad.
Yeah, will you guys hear that vibrating noise?
Yeah,
that's that butt plug. I mean that's that you know what I mean. That it's still.
He's like, that's my electric seats. It's like, yeah, the car was off, dude.
Is alarming and speaks to the fact that us men lack self-awareness for everything. I mean, who are we to judge that?
You see this, guys? Guys, I need you, everyone in this chat, stop, crack your knuckles, right? I want you to describe this guy in up to 2 sentences, all right? Now, guys, no swearing, code your language, but guys, you have free reign to describe this guy in 2 sentences, all right? You know what I'm saying? Okay? What an absolute chode.
Yeah.
This guy right here is such a complete dunderhead.
Yeah. He's like a pale NPR crying cock.
It is thinking like yours that got many black men like me lynched.
AJ doesn't care tonight.
Jim Crow South. To say
Evil Eddie put he molested the priests at his church.
Are a threat. Threat harms men of color and other marginalized men. You should be ashamed of yourself. White women and hold on, privileged white women and sycophants like you are put black men like me in danger every day. I am sure that you called cops on a black guy running through your neighborhood.
Just like Zimmerman.
To protect these innocent white privileged women. Do better and think about what you post online. So sad. Post. Guys, look at this guy right here. Matter of fact, this guy is so bad. There's only one word that can sum him up, guys.
Lesbians.
We gotta get updated if Don Lemon goes to jail.
Oh,
you
dude,
should have Don Lemon in the orange suit and stuff.
if Don Lemon goes to jail,
Beautiful.
guys, I'll get lit online. I mean, on the.
I saw.
I'm
Okay,
dead serious. I mean, not trying to endanger your sobriety. But if Don Lemon goes to
it's
jail,
a sign Christ
I'm
is
gonna
coming.
I'm gonna get trashed online, guys. I'm gonna be chugging beers and taking shots. I'm gonna go to the here. Seriously, if this trial goes through, guys, I'm gonna get a bottle of this scotch that I've been eyeing, guys. I'm gonna pop that bad boy open, and I'm gonna get shit faced.
No, do lemon drops. So I'm gonna do lemon drops.
That almost went over my head.
So do you remember that movie Half Baked?
Yeah.
Okay, so they just redid a GIF, and I'll send it to you after the show. Do you remember the "Don't Drop the Soap" scene from that movie? So they redid it with Don Lemon in AI, where he deliberately drops the soap. It's hysterical.
Yeah. Dude, they should do one where it's like Oz, but Don Lemon's in there. He's like, he just is looking for it.
Right. That's exactly what was going on.
Here you go.
No.
Look at this tattoo on her chest.
444.
And the bull ring in her nose. What a
nose
joke.
ring. Nose ring detected. Opinion rejected.
Yeah. If she has a nose ring,
guys,
she doesn't nose a thing.
Here's the thing: the actual like stud in the nose isn't bad. Even like the hoop off to the side, if it's like I've seen some Asian girls have it or Indian girls have it, but they have like a little classy thing. But the little stud in the side of the nose is fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you have this bull ring, it's an absolute mess. You know, and guys, how many times do you see these chicks? Matt,
go ahead.
Have you ever talked to your wife about these white girls getting like Thai tattoos or Indian tattoos?
Yes,
and talk about chakras and all this shit.
Yes.
Well,
that's actual real cultural appropriation because it cheapens the real thing.
Yeah, and here's the thing: they don't know anything about it either.
That's like HA for people here to understand it. Like that's like somebody from like a Buddhist society getting like a cross tattoo that they don't really understand and didn't grow up with on their body because they think that it looks cute.
Yeah.
You know, or because it's a fad. You know what I mean? And no, for like a real Catholic or a real Christian, that's going to be deeply offensive. And that's how like the Japanese and the people in Hawaii.
Matt, this is the thing. I don't think it would because Christians like are tolerant like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I have yet to meet an Orthodox, a Catholic, or whatever, where they would go to a different country and see a cross and be as pissed off as say like a Muslim would if you said anything about their religion. Christians are like almost like I would say 90% of all the denominations are like nice to a fault. You know what I mean? Like it's what is it called? Where it's like self-harming. It's
suicidal empathy.
Yeah. Don't say that's what.
Oh yeah, sorry. Self-deletion empathy. You were asking me for the term. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But like yeah. So to a fault, I think they just this person has a cross. What were you saying though?
Well, I was just going to say that like there's an evangelical nature about Christianity that encourages the spread to faith or the faith to spread, and they like to see that. So I think that there's one aspect that's different, like with other religions that are not like that. It comes across in a completely different way. That's the only thing I wanted to say there.
I would say modern Christendom is after the Renaissance. Yes, and the Enlightenment, yes, but that's one thing that the Christianity was able to do was kind of adapt and evolve. You know what I'm saying? And still keep its tenets, but embrace those good parts of Western culture. You know what I'm saying? It became more, even though it's a Middle Eastern religion, Western Christendom kind of piggybacked off the positives of Western culture. And guys, I'm gonna say it. Sorry to say it, but when it comes to cultures, West is best. Guys, put a 1 if you agree. You cannot name a single non-Western culture that's better than the West. As we're so good that we're letting ourselves die by 1,000 cuts. Our culture is so altruistic and good towards others that it's like we're allowing the West to die off due to our goodness. Isn't that crazy? You know? You don't see that anywhere else on earth. And I also think it's funny when you see these white chicks like, I'm totally in like yoga and chakras, man. I'm gonna go to India. It's gonna be a spiritual experience. And then they go there and realize
you've been had. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
Nick Nack says, "Don't bet me with a good time." Don Lesbian says the possibility of them being locked up. Guys, that would be so funny. Guys, that would make my year if Don Lesbian got jail time. Even if it's like 10 days, that would be great. I appreciate the $5, man.
No, you're not asking me. No, it's called garlic croutons. Yeah, and they're right there on the scene.
Yes, Red Door is correct.
Yeah.
A lot of these 304s have pretend Native American tattoos. They have these dream catchers, or they'll have like a native, they'll have a stereotypical squaw on her. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why? Well, I'm just saying because the natives are all about the earth and 3 spirits and 2 spirits, man. And we all know that like there was nothing about, there was no war or racism or anything with the indigenous tribes. That's a European thing. Come on.
Yeah.
That was
for
a bunch of crap.
A lot of those cultures, like the tattoo is like a rite of passage for them. It's considered sacrosanct. And at here, we just consider it sacrotaint.
Yeah, guys, everything's different in different cultures, fine. But we can say, guys, the idea that a culture is superior to another, all these wokey wokes and white liberal chicks, right? The very idea of you even saying that.
How dare you?
I would say that even though we're MGTOW and Red Pill guys, we don't honestly believe that what's going on with women in Afghanistan is a good thing. I'm sorry. It's just not. As much as I joke about it, I would say that a culture that encourages, child brides, women's genitals to be mutilated, women can't talk in public, have to be covered. I would say that they're inferior to us. Call me crazy. Call me crazy. You know what I'm saying? But hey, Western culture, they even show that. Think about why the West is what it is, why there's innovation and more logical thinking. Europe is a very small land mass, Western Europe, right? Think of it. Guys, you could fit the entirety of Western Europe in the Pacific Northwest. So Oregon, Washington, Idaho, Montana is the size of the UK, Germany, France, Portugal, Spain, and all of Scandinavia. And Italy and Greece will all fit inside of the Pacific Northwest. So you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of different languages and cultures and harsh winters where you had fights and wars and famine and starvation. Whereas in Africa and Southeast Asia and most of the Americas, there was abundance. You can just walk and pick food, and there's sweet potatoes and berries and stuff. If there was a big tribe you were fighting, you could just get on your horse or whatever and just ride 18 miles down the way and never see them again. So there was no real need for innovation because war is the number one thing that breeds innovation. Europe had historically more wars because you had all these people crammed in one spot, fighting over land and resources. That's just how it works, you know? But when people from other places move to Europe or the West, is it the left side of the brain that's more engineering or the right? I forget.
Left side is more like logic and male stuff.
Yes,
that'd be more.
When a person is in a Western society for a longer period of time, that left part of the brain starts activating. When they have kids, they've measured this. Their children have that left side of the brain going than their parents because they were raised in Western society. So everyone says, "Oh, it's genetics." I know it's environment, it's cultural, it's what the West represents. You know what I mean? And that's overcoming obstacles, assessing situations. You know what I mean? Whether that's defending your tribe, defending your ethnicity, your country, fighting world wars. Hey, it is what it is. But that is a benefit that, the Germans, the French, the Swiss, all those people have had over the centuries. Now, there are certain parts of Asia where that was the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Where they were too, and then there's certain parts of Africa too, where where back in the day they were, but then over time. My point is that necessity breeds innovation, and there's nowhere else on Earth where there was more of a necessity to innovate due to the climate and the conditions of the political conditions than Europe, So,
and one time I was going out with my ex it's been a while, different ex, another person, another man, and we show up.
And I'm sure there was a whole bunch of others, right.
You tell her she's a goddamn whore.
Bar, and his friend shows up. Okay. And we're going to order a drink. Okay, this is I am so naive to the devices of men at this point. I literally had no idea the dark web existed. I had no idea that all men are literally full of hot air and are using women just as objects to put on their mantle. I had no idea.
Dude, Chad pumped and dumped. She's so mad, dude. She's so mad. Her friggin' Tyrone Thunderstroke stopped by and said, "Yeah!" She got played, and now she's pissed off. Look at that. Rand, yeah, man. Hey, he's in the Pacific Northwest. Hey, I'm from Seattle, man. And then Colin here is from what were you up at, Colin? Now you're in
Colin's from Kent.
Was that?
No, I moved here from to Bellevue from Germany. Now I'm in Marysville.
Yeah, Marysville.
Yeah, but he wants to be in Kent.
No thanks. You got your own meth lab. Get an RV so you can cook some meth, Heisenberg style. You know what I'm saying?
I literally thought romance was real. So, anyways, we go to the bar, going up to order a drink. Okay, like a normal effing human being, and his friend pulls his phone out and goes, "Dude, look at this video I just got." I'm not kidding. It was a bestiality video. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why are you pulling that shit up at the bar? What the hell is wrong with you? And not only that, is it this psychological thing that men have of look at how I can be powerful over anything? Is that what the fuck it is? Because I was like, holy shit. And then he just put it away in his freaking whatever. He was just put his phone away. And then we just went on.
I'll take things that didn't happen for $500, Alex.
Yeah.
You guys honestly believe
it
this?
was to troll her, not to make it seem see how more powerful I am over a dog or something. That's it.
Guys,
It's
we need
nothing.
3 more likes, guys. We'll be at 100 likes. So everyone stop. Like with Milbard, how you doing? CC Motion, what's up, my friend? Guys, thanks for being here on a Sunday night, man. You guys, please, for all you guys that are new, I'll be live Monday through Friday this week at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Guess we're gonna talk about chicks who like married men tomorrow, because we all know that the moment that you put a fake wedding ring on, oh man, these chicks are all over you, man.
About the evening. We just went on about the evening.
Why didn't you leave?
This was an encounter that I caught between two men. Just going to the bar. Check this out. Check this guy out and his python. Check this guy and his python out. This is just one, 3-second encounter that I happened to catch. What do men do when they're all alone together? When
we fish, we hunt, we play video games, we drink beer. You know what I'm saying? Just hang out.
Yeah.
You know, we don't think about politics or Gaza or all this crap. We just hang out. We enjoy the time we have together. We try to not make things that we can't control our problems. Look at that. Castigator says, I understand when you say put the West mutilates male genitals in circumstances. Here's the thing. That might be a thing, fine. But I guess I'm impartial to it because I've heard that there's I don't know, for longest time they said that there was that there was benefits to it for cleanliness and everything. I that's not an issue for me. I don't really care, you know. But I would say that the cousin marriages, the child marriages are, you know, a bit more of a problem, you know. So appreciate that.
They have secret chats on Telegram, and they have Grok meetings, and they have the dark web together.
But we don't.
No
one uses any of this.
It's so dark and disgusting. This was just one little thing. And women really think that romance is real. They really think that these...
Yeah.
I think that this is...
Matt, you said that there's AI romance? Not...
yeah.
You say?
That there's AI...
When women are alone, they use AI romance.
I'm gonna pull up the post. Just give me a minute.
No. But it's AI was it AI romance?
Fantasy
simulation or something.
Fantasy simulations to pretend that they are getting arrested and essayed by Chad.
Yeah, sexual role play AI.
Women are just as sick as the men that you claim to have encountered. The majority of hold on, sorry guys, I'm so pissed off I can't type today. The majority of children that are murdered are killed by women. The majority of the elderly that are murdered are victimized by women. Women are evil, disgusting, violent creatures that seem to think their poop doesn't stink. Shame on you. Post. I will be blocked by all these knuckleheads by history.
It's like a personal
propaganda movies.
Oh no! Look at that, man! Look at that. Leave.
You know how I know.
All right, guys. All right, here we go. Another simp, another moron, another male feminist. Right? This guy's an absolute clown. He's one of these dudes, these black dudes who gets on these all black panels and just crashes out. He simps for women all the time. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? The black woman is God. You know what I'm saying? The black woman is God. Dude, they're not gonna have sex with you, bro. Like, what are you doing? What kind of man sells out his entire sex for validation? Some chicks that wouldn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like
a really desperate one.
Yeah. Look at this.
And men know it's all men. I know that men know it's all men because when you have these conversations with men and you think about how men talk about other men, you will no doubt come to the conclusion that men know it's all men. I'll give you a bunch of examples, right? Men know it's all men. So one of them is the body count discussion, because for every body that a woman sleeps with, every man that a woman sleeps with, her value goes down, which means what? The man is the thing that devalues the woman. So boom, there you go there. That's just generally, they're just applying that to men. In general, it has nothing to do with the woman. They think it does, but in all reality, it has everything to do with the character of the man.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked. Bamboozled. Led astray. Run amok.
Look at this. Guys, look at this. All these chicks are all simping for this guy. This is a big grift. And all these chicks fall for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
Well, that's
They're
why he does it.
Stupid. Look at that. I know that was it this guy that tried to come after Jeff St. James? He was like, "Oh, he's not a real therapist, and he's trash." You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, no, you're trash.
Yeah.
You know, like anyone that's on do some actual good, people like this, he's an opportunist. So he's gonna try and tear this person down. Guys, sum this guy up in two sentences. All right.
Number two, men when they talk to their daughters and other women in their lives, they tell them that men ain't shit. They tell them that they need to get money. You know, they man need to have money. If a man not paying for you, he don't like you, and and all that stuff. And they are the biggest deterrents a lot of times. Like fathers and
guys, this is why I tell all of you guys who want to start a social media, who want to start a YouTube guys, if this guy can be successful, because he has 87,000 followers. He says he's anti-red pill. Guys, if he can be successful, anyone can.
Yeah.
He's not particularly well-spoken. You know what I mean? He's saying all these goofy anti-male talking points, right? You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't do anything well at all other than just pander. Guys, can you imagine how much bigger my platform would actually be if I were to have gone the other way and said, "Yeah, queen, slay queen, men are trash," right? If I just had no morals, you know? It just doesn't make any sense.
Uncle, they're the biggest deterrents for women in their lives dating men and being with men, because they tell the women straight up, niggas ain't shit. Another example is when you're having a conversation with a man and you don't agree with him. As a man, I'm saying me as a man, you don't agree with him. He is saying something that's very misogynistic and you're just like, nah, that's not true. Or he's trying to lie on a woman or lie on women in general, and you're like, that's not true. I don't agree.
Who does that? Men don't usually lie about chicks because we don't come to just crazy conclusions on our own. That's the thing. This guy's projecting. He's trying to say that men act the way that women act.
Yeah.
Because that's the best way to lie to women, is say that a man is acting in a way that they would act, and they would believe it every single time. Every single time.
What this guy is probably doing, he combs through videos like we're looking at basically, and like aggregates them to say what they want to hear, but like almost word for word. So like these examples that he's talking about, he just heard other chicks talk about it, so now their points are validated via a man and a black man.
Yeah.
So that helps a lot.
He's just cheerleading. He's just telling them what they want to hear rather than what is actually fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that that's like the big difference between like the sexes. When you talk about like women in their social group, if a woman were to tell another woman the truth rather than what they want to hear, they're excluded from that group. And with most men, their best friends tend to tell them the truth.
Yeah.
Even if they don't want to hear it. That's actually one thing that we use to like classify, like, you know, what are my, you know, how do I see this person? Are they, you know, are they only around when things are good? Or is this like a real friend that's, you know, going to put themselves on the line for me? And I think that that's a real social difference.
Guys, we hit 100 likes, man. I appreciate that, guys. Thanks. Appreciate that, man. I can't listen to this dunderhead anymore. I can't.
Oh my god, you guys, we can't trust the nerdy men either. Yeah, do you think we just say it's all men for no reason? This is what we mean when we say all men. Being a misogynistic loser can take any shape or form inside of a man's body. It doesn't matter what they're like, what they present themselves as. This is why I was extremely fucking annoyed when women started to make videos about the solution being to date liberal men. Realistically, liberal men are the ones that are the most manipulative and hide behind their beliefs, because you can still be a misogynistic piece of shit and hide behind pretending to be a good man.
There you go. Go on. She did actually make, as idiotic as this moron is, she did make a good point. Guys, these liberal woke men, they're the worst. They're the worst. At least conservative guys are up front. At least we're honest. But guys, like, and these chicks aren't even attracted. These goofy goofs anyways. There was a short, and this one woman goes, yeah, even us liberal chicks want to be housewives, but we're not attracted to the conservative men that can make us housewives. So we're totally cooked. Matt, you were saying?
Well, I just wanted to say my experience with feminists, male feminists, has been that they're like wolves in sheep's clothing. And like what they're always trying to do is to get these girls alone. Yeah. And so like a lot of these girls that say that they've been SA'd, that's happened to them. And many times that actually does happen. But it's these liberal guys that they're choosing to hang around with, and they automatically think that, well, if the liberal men are doing this to me, then the conservative men are going to be so much worse. No, it's the exact opposite. Yeah. Conservative men operate on principles. And you know, the predators that exist among the liberal men do not. They have no principles. Yeah. So I mean, you know, take from that what you want, but like, you know, when I hear these women talking from like these scorned women saying that, you know, all of the men are bad, blah blah blah. You mean all of the men you've chosen to interact with have treated you like that? I always think that, like, with these women, their ultimate enemy is accountability. And it's like they're allergic to that. They're allergic to seeing how their own decisions and choices have led them down to the road of ruin, and that they will never. It's like you say, they'll always portray themselves as either a victim or a hero, and they never stop and take honest accountability or stock for how they've gotten themselves into the positions that they have.
Yeah. Damn. A Cascador says, a 2018 study found that 61% of women fantasize about being physically overpowered. Yeah,
it's common.
Yeah. That's common, man. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep. Appreciate the $5, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
You are scaring the hoes.
I appreciate that. Okay. Let's see here.
That's probably why they like to be handcuffed too, because it's like submitting to power.
Yeah,
because they know they like that, and like choked and stuff. They do.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
First date, they'll ask like,
but
they want.
But here's the thing, though. This is why they like felons and criminals and all that. It's danger. They want to feel that sense of danger. And here's the thing: these women always think that like a woman couldn't have possibly got herself in that position. No. That'd be some evil man. No, women go to these clubs where they know that there's evil men out there, and they're think of this. Okay, Well, there's special nail polish where, you know, a girl can put her nails in the thing and it can tell you if your drink's been roofied. Or there's like a little thing where you can put it over your cup or whatever. It's like, why would you go to a place where you know that there's a possibility of you getting drugged or getting SA? Guys, would you ever knowingly go to a place where you honestly believe that you could be in that much danger? But they do, because they're children. You ever been around like a little kid and you tell them to not do something and they do it just because you told them not to? That's how these women are. Absolutely insane. Guys, here, let's change some stuff up here. Let's break some news. How about that? There we go.
At 11, this woman we're about to show you here, Holly Brooke, arrested and charged with 2 counts of child abuse. Her children were actually taken away from her by DCS back in August. Police say the living conditions for the children were alarming. Now, her children were tested. They were found to have drugs in their system.
Damn!
Brooke admitted to being the only person to care for those kids before they were tested for drugs.
Look at that, guys.
All you got to do is look at her and say that the kids test positive for drugs.
Yeah, you guys remember this story where the mom left the kids in there for years?
The beat up?
Yeah.
Hold
on.
A Utah mom who once offered advice on her popular YouTube channel.
How you doing? Check her out, man.
You can abuse me all you want.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can suck start a leaf blower.
Will now spend up to 30 years in prison for child abuse.
Let's go.
Judge,
30 years. Let's go.
That's a lot.
The judge sentenced Ruby Frankie after she admitted to abusing her own kids. The 42-year-old broke down in a Utah courtroom yesterday with her lawyer by her side as she apologized.
Yes, remember this chick? They have that huge social media following. And
yes.
One of the kids broke out of the house. I didn't know that there was an end to this case. What a demon.
To her 6 sons and daughters.
To my babies, my 6 little chicks, you're a part of me. I will never stop crying for hurting your tender souls.
Do you guys honestly believe this? Come on.
Lie detective determined that was a lie.
Performative.
Look at that, guys. She would starve them, tie them down to beds, do all types of crazy stuff to him.
You're so precious to me. I'm sorry.
The once popular influencer was sentenced after pleading guilty to 4 counts of aggravated child abuse. Frankie's approach to parenting came to light last August when her 12-year-old son escaped to a neighbor's house begging for help. Authorities said he was malnourished, covered in wounds, and bound with duct tape.
Damn.
In her plea deal, the 42-year-old admitted to kicking her son while wearing boots, holding his head underwater, and covering his mouth and nose with her hands. It will now be up to the Utah Board of Pardons and...
What's funny
He
is...
turned it to Abu Ghraib.
Yeah, guys, what's funny is in like 2 more years, he'd have been able to...
whoop her.
To overpower her. Yeah. Look at this.
Happening in Del Rio, a 28-year-old mother has been arrested after police say they found a bruise covered up.
That's a lot of makeup.
Yeah.
She put a stencil on her face and just sprayed all the makeup on. So
Up with makeup on her 6-year-old daughter. Nikki Rataco is currently facing a charge of injury to a child. Police say a Ceniza Hills Elementary School student reported that her mother had assaulted her younger sibling. Police say they later found a large bruise on the 6-year-old's back covered up by makeup.
Damn.
Officers then issued an arrest warrant. Rataco was later found living in a storage shed with 4 other children taken into custody. Child Protective Services placed the 6 kids into emergency care.
You know that, guys, right? Guys, It is all women, right? Right, guys? It might not be all women, but usually it's a woman, right, guys?
Yeah.
Right? Look at that.
I like that her t-shirt says justice.
Chickens come home to roost.
Oh
Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Well, well, well.
You know this is going to be brutal.
Princess.
Yeah.
Other remains
Princess
behind
Low.
bars tonight, accused of child abuse. Palm Beach County.
Guys, let us try and hit 150 likes, guys. We have 152 people. We have 114 people watching, guys. Hit the like button, guys. Thanks for all the super chats. Thanks for the cash apps, guys. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
County Sheriff's deputies say 28-year-old Princess Lowe struck her son in the head, arms, and chest with a belt after he scratched her car with his bicycle. The boy was taken to the hospital for treatment. Lowe is currently being held on.
Damn, look at that.
Get low, get low, get low, get low.
From the window to the wall.
Oh, here we go.
Tonight, 2 children are safe after police found them wandering alone in the bitter cold outside a hotel in Mentor.
What?
Their mother was arrested for child endangerment.
Tonight, she's speaking out and taking full responsibility. See, a New Yorker shares that story.
I'm so scared.
Oh my god. This chick smokes Marby Reds.
That jawline.
She's like, I was on the way to take the ring to Mordor. You guys know who this Thunderhead looks like?
Oh man.
It's uncanny.
Oh,
Play that again. Play that again. She always makes me laugh.
Look at that.
Oh
She's
man,
like,
I can't look at her the same.
What is it about good sex that makes you have to crap?
Yeah.
You really knocked something loose there, Tiger.
Oh my god.
You never saw Kingpin?
No.
That is a great
snowboard,
movie.
guys, come on.
It's amazing, yeah.
Snowboard.
That
You
is-
here the next day off. You need to watch Boogie Nights and you need to watch Kingpin. Okay, watch Kingpin. It's one of the funniest movies ever. But yeah, check out Kingpin, man. So good.
Especially the one of the highlights of Kingpin is Bill Murray's horrendous comb over.
Big Earn McCracken.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it
I did
slowly
it.
just gets worse as it goes.
I'm
through
Big
the
Earn.
yeah.
Finally,
Yes.
Big Earn's above the law.
And you need to sit through the end credits of the movie. Snowboard.
Yeah. I like
Okay.
that. There are times where a man has to man up. What do you say? And take his in whatever. He's like, and take accountability for his actions. Unfortunately, that man is you. And he drives off on him. I almost got Munson out in the middle of nowhere. So
Laura Bettler says she woke up to a nightmare early Thursday morning.
Like I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
take a shower, I can't go to the bathroom because I can't clean my house because every time I do, tries to get outside.
Mentor police say just before 12:30, officers arrived at this extended stay America hotel on Emerald Court after someone saw a 3-year-old girl in the parking lot.
Okay. Here we go. My car so I can get you nice and warm, okay?
This is body cam footage.
Really warm.
Officers said the child was only wearing a sweater in 8-degree weather.
I'm gonna get inside my car here.
sad, dude. It might not be all women, but but 100% of the time, it's a woman, right, guys?
Yeah.
Sitting here.
Good way to say it.
Okay.
When police located the child's mother, Bettler, at the hotel, she told officers she was asleep and didn't know her daughter had left the room. They say that's when she realized her 8-year-old daughter was also missing.
Get her in here, please.
Officers found that girl outside the nearby Hampton Inn. She was wearing only a t-shirt and sneakers.
What? Hold on, let me get the key.
So when children do this,
situation. Look,
when children do this, when they vacate from where their parents are, that almost always is a good indicator to police that they're not being taken care of. That they automatically assume, police officers do, that there's neglect involved when children do this. Because leaving your parent is inherently an unnatural thing for a child to do, and to go out like in the cold, not dressed for it, it shows that they're kind of desperate, that they're looking for an escape route.
Yeah. Yep.
Transported to the hospital by your fire department, and they checked out okay. But these extreme temperatures, it could have been bad.
Bettler was arrested and charged with endangering children.
Oh my God, it's a witch.
She looks like a cracked out Ashton Kutcher, right?
Yeah.
She tells me she is grateful to Menor Police and the Good Samaritans for helping her children, but she is devastated about her family's circumstances. They are homeless, now living at this extended stay with several children who have special needs.
So three of the 5 are autistic. I feel horrible.
All that Tylenol you
blame it on the Tylenol.
And you guys know how she gets money for the hotel, right?
Y'all want to ask me what I'm doing? I'm outside hoeing. I work at hoeing. Y'all want to know what company I work at? I work at hoeing. That's the company I work at, hoeing.
I mean, one of my worst fears is for something to happen to my daughter, someone coming and taking her because she gets outside. And she doesn't just leave with clothes on either. She will leave with nothing on because clothing
her parent, you idiot,
to autistic children is restrictive. So sometimes they don't want to wear it. And she's one of those children that doesn't like to wear their clothing.
Bettler tells me she's working with Child Protective Services on a safety plan, but says she's scared and needs some help.
I would have never have let this happen on purpose.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
So I kind of have like a very cynical view of CPS because a lot of the people that work in CPS are these whacked out liberals that will unless the case is like stridently clear where they cannot get away with rationalizing and justifying a woman's behavior, they will always do that. They will always make up some sob story and entertain it when it comes to a woman and never when it comes to a man. And like these CPS workers, they have like a vendetta out against men. And I've seen it so many times as a teacher where they will accept off top a mother's story and then question a man to the nines to try and take his child away. They absolutely will. They will enact a personal agenda in every single one of these cases. And that's how they see their job.
They're useless. They're almost worse than useless because they'll just like go to your house, record the abuse in a notebook, go home, and they won't do anything.
Well,
like you got to be like John Wayne Gacy's house for them to like start doing stuff.
They're worse than useless because people assume that because they're investigating, the state is doing their job, and they're doing the exact opposite of their job. They're automatically set up to defend women and protect them from consequences. And deal out the harshest possible consequences on men. And that is how I've seen it broken down as a teacher over and over and over again.
Well, and they will try to bypass your rights as much as possible too.
Yes.
Like, we have a warrant and stuff like that. You don't have a warrant. Like they'll show up with a cop at your door. It's like, no, you don't. I don't have to like answer to you or anything. Go print out a warrant and then come back. So they really will play games with you. I've seen it quite a bit.
I was going to say they're malevolent. Like they're not incompetent or anything like that. They actually go out of their way to cause destruction.
Yeah,
sort of. Yeah,
that's true.
And it's like probably 80% plus a woman's job. A woman's
absolutely.
Job.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not that they're malevolent. It's that they're there to push their own narrow political agenda, even if well, and especially like they seem not to really care about the kids, but even when it has negative consequences for the kids, they're still going to enact that agenda because
Isn't it funny?
They're political actors at the end of the day.
Now they have postpartum and all these ways that they can just excuse women for doing this. You know what I'm saying? They're always trying to have a way to say, "Oh, well, woman didn't mean to do it, and there was some external factors that made her."
She was drunk and on drugs.
Yeah. Her husband made her do it.
Literally this woman.
Yes.
It's crazy.
This lady probably cooked her kid.
Literally, like the mug shot, she had a bunch of like meth mite, like kind of like wounds and
meth mite.
Unbelievable. Yeah, unbelievable.
I've never heard that before.
Makes sense though.
Guys, we're at 122 likes, guys. Hit the like button. Appreciate that.
5:30. This Broward mother has been arrested and charged with child abuse. Police say she got into an argument with her young son.
Damn, she can get it?
Yeah.
How you doing? Check her out. Man, shoot, man.
She's like all these babes. You get their pilot lit, they can start a leaf blower.
After he complained about her drinking.
The harsh words allegedly turned into her hitting him, and then it got worse. Local 10 News report.
Mommy, you're an alkie.
Yeah.
And she got so pissed off. Mommy, you drink and pass out on the front lawn. She said, "I'ma kill your bitch ass bitch."
Andrew Perez is live with more.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's right, Janine Victor. According to these reports, things just escalated very fast. This mother's accused of striking her son in the head with a pair of scissors. She admitted to throwing those scissors, but says she never intended for him to get hit in the head.
Yeah, right.
So what are we doing then?
So her argument is her aim was off.
Yeah.
Davie, police say the details are pretty brutal.
Usually these women never really miss a scissor either.
Yeah. Guys. Hey,
Yeah. Sorry.
Guys, and all these women are these modern women are all terrible parents. And you guys know who actually gets the brunt of this bad parenting is women. Women treat their daughters, these modern chicks, treat their daughters like absolute trash.
Yeah.
Absolute trash.
Yeah, they see them as competition when
Exactly.
they enter their teenage years.
Yep. Studies have shown that 70 to 80% of serial R words come from childhood trauma, mainly moms abusing and neglecting children in single mother homes. Facts. That's true. That's true. Thanks for the $5, man.
Seriously. Garlic croutons, dude.
And if they don't do it indirectly like that, it might happen directly because they bring over some guys, a piece of trash.
Yeah,
He's only there for a little bit. He does something. He'll diddle them and go.
Their 15-year-old daughter who's just developing, and then Nug's over there. Yeah. Dude, it's messed up. You see it all the time.
But I'm saying that is still indirectly linked to the woman. If the man does that, obviously that's wrong. That's his fault, 100% on him.
But studies do show, though, Snowboard, that oftentimes if there's intimate partner violence, it's the mom with a new boyfriend.
Yeah.
Husbands do not abuse their wives. The safest place for a woman to be, especially be with her kids, is with the biological father in a marriage.
Yeah. Remember the lady who was a corn star, and she decapitated the guy, and then went with the son. It's like, that the women are really doing a lot. It's just that it's not popular to talk about at all, and part of the reason it's not because it won't click in women's brain.
Well, they can sensationalize it because a woman, they say, "Oh, I didn't believe that a woman can do this," but then they always give them the benefit of of the doubt.
Yeah, after seeing example after example for decades.
Yeah.
Mojgan Carden about her drinking at home. Police say she even admitted that's when things quickly turned violent.
It's a very rare incident. I mean, like I said, this altercation started over what's described as a relatively mundane argument and spiraled out of control.
According to the police report, the boy says his mother hit him with a cigarette lighter, bit his thumb when he tried to push her off of him. Staff and school employees saw him yesterday, and they alerted a school resource officer to a severe injury on his head.
The school resource officer made contact with him, spoke with him, and then contacted his supervisor, who called out our detective bureau.
Now, police say things really escalated quickly after the son actually tried to leave the home during this argument. Mother grabbed a pair of scissors, threw them. They struck him in the back of his head. Police say she confessed to that. The alleged confession happened after police questioned Carden. They say she's been pretty cooperative. Her report, however, is claiming self-defense. She says she also didn't mean for the scissors to actually hit him in the head.
Of course, you just threw it, but you didn't actually mean to hit him.
She is out of jail on a...
Guys, here, check this out. This idiot
I
here.
shot the gun at the guy, but I didn't mean for the bullet to actually
I
hit him.
did not shoot the deputy. Now, guys, look. This person here is a misandrist who hates men, right? And this guy says, but women abuse kids at a higher rate than men, right? And this is going to be her response.
Really? Well, then let me ask you this, smart guy. If that's truly the case, then why would any man leave his children in the care of a woman all day long when they know good and darn well men are better suited to take care of children?
Because oftentimes the court gives automatic custody to the kids. Or guess what? If the dad wasn't out working, no one would. A lot of women are so lazy that they let their kids starve before they actually went out and got a real job. You know what I mean?
An insane statement.
Yeah.
Just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like,
why don't you let the women?
If you wanted to talk about like selflessness in women, take that woman that had 3 autistic kids and 2 of them in the hotel room. Like, in my opinion, any man that was facing that position, he would have gone to the authorities and surrendered the kids had he not been able to take care of them. It's only women that cling on to them at the children's expense. I have seen fathers come forward and say, "Listen, I cannot do this," and then they will actually get help, like real help. Do you know what I mean? But it's over and over and over. You see these stories of these kids that end up staying in hotels and other places like that, where it's completely inappropriate for them to be there. And it's the woman making the choice because it's in her economic favor to keep her in those children in those conditions.
And her ego won't let her give the kids.
I'm a terrible mother. Yeah,
right.
Yep.
You have to admit it.
And you know why they always want a 2-bedroom? So they can be hoeing in one room, the kids like playing with blocks in the other room.
Well, but like, the quality of selflessness is prioritizing other people's benefits, other people's welfare above what you prioritize in your own life. So like, the person just brought up ego. So in that case, the desire to look after their welfare, it would be more important for a selfless person than their ego. And what I'm trying to say is that women don't think like that. They don't ever prioritize other people above their own priorities. It's like they're unable to be selfless.
It's main character syndrome on a narcissistic level.
So I was going to say, guys, there's actually a film. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it. It's called Florida Project, where it's literally about.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Have you seen it?
I
don't know
how. What is it about?
No.
Be very careful how you word everything.
It's a movie about these like women that like live in like the seedy underbelly of like Florida, in like in the Disney World kind of like area, like Orlando, and they like, dude, it's just the best example of like these like single mother white trash like just women.
What is it called?
Like, it's called Florida Project. It's absolutely. I don't know how they got this woman in this movie. They must have. Honestly, I think they stunt cast her because I really think she's like this. She's just
she's a real actor.
Is she a real actress?
No, she's a real person, but I don't think they paid her like much at all.
Okay, she should have won all the Oscars for this portrayal of white trash. It's amazing. But yeah, check it out if you haven't seen it. If you want to see, if you want to see crazy people making bad decisions and abusing their children.
sounds so cheery.
Yeah. Don't watch it if you do.
Did you ever see the movie Gummo? Anyone? It's like one of the most disturbing movies you'll ever see. It's basically about like white trash, like out in the middle of nowhere. It's I think that it's by the dude who did Kids. Hold on.
Oh, I remember that movie. That was.
Let me see. Yeah, Gummo. Ugh, it's by the guy. Is this the guy who did Kids?
He did another movie called Tangerine, which is about like transgender people.
Yeah. The same guy who did Kids. Yeah. Guys, don't watch Gummo, dude. Straight up.
Oh, Gummo. Yeah.
El Castigator says our society does refuse to believe that a woman would do harm to her own children. Yet we lead the world to baby deletions. Moida is Moida. Facts, guys. Here, speaking of that, check this out, and then we'll get back to the mothers being stupid. Watch.
Do you eat animals?
I want to turn vegan.
But right now you eat animals. Do you eat humans? So I think that just regardless of what you say, you know that humans and animals are different, and you want humans to be treated differently. So did you know in the animal kingdom, animals each other every minute of the day? Animals. Do you think humans should be able to eat other humans?
Do you know that the ants? Every species on Earth, like ants, have different different
social structures and orders. And,
yes. Sorry. And
yeah, but they're animals. They're ants. So I can stomp on an ant, but I can't stomp on you because you are made in the image of God. And even if you deny that, you acknowledge it.
I don't believe in God. I really.
I know. I'm saying even though you deny that, you kind of acknowledge it. But I'm saying that thought, that belief that slavery is wrong and stealing from people is wrong, all of that has to be based in something. And if you want to undermine God and morality and good and evil and all that kind of stuff, then really, when people want to enslave other people, you have to stand there in your worldview and say, you know what? He can do with his body whatever he wants to do. Do you eat animals?
Well, guys, how is she going to say she wants to be a vegan and that animals should be deleted, but then believe in baby deletion?
Because her values are completely inverted.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Isn't that the most inconsistent woman think that you've ever heard in your entire life? You know what I mean? Matt, you can't eat that steak. That poor animal, that poor cow. But if there's a baby in the womb, it's open season.
Yeah.
Come on.
I can give you something just as ridiculous. With this nonsense that was going on in Minneapolis, there's an X post that I reposted of a woman screaming in pain. Like a younger woman, like 17, 18 years old, a white girl that was at the protest, screaming in pain at ICE arresting illegal aliens that had been convicted of molesting children. And they were being deported. And
don't say the M word.
Oh, sorry. that were convicted of SA against children. And it's like this is a perfect representation of exactly how their values are inverted. And it's more performative than it is substantive.
Yeah.
Man, how are you doing? Guys, I think we have a new front runner, man. How you doing? Where is this at? Orlando, man. How you doing? Anyways, guys, check out Abolitionists Rising, because they're a pro-choice group, and I watched them because it shows how really bad these leftists are with making arguments. They're horrible at it. You know what I'm saying?
2 sentences in and they're cooked.
Yeah.
I used to be completely for the A word. And like now that I'm older, I've actually had to think about it. I'm the complete opposite.
Yeah.
I want this like eradicated. I want this like gone from our societies because it's so evil.
Like, guys, look at this. This chick says that she's openly saying, I abuse my now estranged adult children, and people are actually cheering her on.
Applauding it, yeah.
Look at this.
Dang, I forgot to answer the question. Did I abuse my children when they were coming up, who are now adults and have gone no contact with me? The answer is yes and no. The abuse was always age appropriate.
You've been had. You've been took. You've been hoodwinked, bamboozled, led astray, run amok.
It's age appropriate. Can you imagine a man saying that, guys?
I think we might need a translation to understand.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, guys. You know,
I think that's the
I understand
communication issue.
what this idiot saying.
That sums it up about right.
Yeah. What a
that little salacious crumb laugh in the background.
Yeah, yeah,
That
yeah.
sip that you had in the previous part of the show.
Yeah,
And in direct response to their destructive behavior. I'll try to explain. Let's see how I can explain it. When my children were younger, they were beautiful, beautiful babies, beautiful toddlers. But as they entered those teenage years, the pre-teenage years, we know that they have growing pains. That's no problem. That's expected. You know, you're warned about an older generation that it's going to happen. But the level and the intensity of their misbehaviors was abnormal. It took some time for me to be able to identify the abnormality in their behavior. But once I did, I had to adjust my parenting.
I can't, guys.
Because you didn't have a husband around.
I can't, guys. I can't listen to this.
Yeah.
Guys, B-dubs are the absolute worst stewards of children on the planet. I say, guys, you could Thanos snap 99.46% of B-dubs away. And the world would be a better place. No one would miss them. There you go, guys.
It is no secret that I hate my mother, and if you think that's harsh, I really don't care. She is a really awful person. Even though my brother and I have been no contact with her for over 11 years, she still finds like little ways to hurt us, especially like through our father. She has just gone through life being awful, obnoxious, mean, and terrible, and she just gets away with it. It sucks because we feel so helpless, and I don't know what to do. So now I'm here.
All women, right? Right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah.
Crying to the internet. Paint a full picture. My mother is a narcissist and probably a sociopath. She has to have control over literally everything. And I just got off the phone with my brother, and he just told me like one of the most recent updates that really triggered me and brought up a lot of emotions for me. So let's talk about it. My father and her are going through the world's longest divorce. They still live in the same house. I don't know why things are so complicated. Maybe because they're both really difficult people and she's truly an impossible human being to deal with. And you know she's an impossible human to deal with because she runs to her lawyer every chance she gets.
Dang, he's cooked.
Me and my brother took my father to Europe last summer for my dad's birthday, and she then brought my father to court, making him submit all of his financial records because she accused him of hiding money because we took him to Europe. Anyway, so ever since then, she runs to her lawyer with literally everything. My brother just got a new car, and my brother lives like 2 houses down from my dad and this woman. Runs to her lawyer that my father got a new car and is driving around a Mercedes. The bird is brain dead. In today's most recent events, my father is trying to sort through his 50 years of bullshit in the house, right? One of the things that he has is beer signs that were gifted to him over the years. He's trying to get rid of them, but anytime he goes to take or do anything from the house, there she is, lurking in the shadows, creeping up. What are you doing? Did you ask me if you could? I wish I had a recording of her voice because like the way she sounds is, think of a really grimy, just.
Now, guys, think of the damage, right? Like he might have done what this chick's mom has done to her dad is 10 times worse than him smacking her upside the head, you know?
Yeah.
The 50 years of emotional and mental abuse is 10 times worse than physical abuse, right?
And financial.
I'll take physical abuse all day over psychological.
Yeah. Yep. Here we go.
Like someone said to me, okay, who would you trust running a daycare center? A bunch of women or a bunch of men, right? And automatically, most people assume that, you know, I would leave my child with a bunch of women instead of a bunch of men, you know?
Yeah, I'd trust the men more.
Really? Okay.
Well, just because I've looked at like child abuse stats, like women are more violent towards kids.
Okay, well, like I said,
You guys know who this is? This is the It's Complicated guy.
No, I don't know who this is.
Oh, guys,
it looks familiar.
No,
I know,
but he never shows his face on camera. He's the guy who does the street interviews. The It's Complicated. Guys, go and subscribe to It's Complicated. It's one of the best channels there is, man. Because he catches these women in their BS logic.
I've probably seen him, but I just don't know his face.
No, you probably haven't seen him. You've probably seen his videos, but he doesn't show his face in his videos.
Yeah.
So.
Looks like Tony Hawk, kind of.
Yeah.
You know, should be looked at more. So.
Yeah. Okay. I was just curious because it's like under 5 who like, I mean, once they're in preschool and up, it's like a different story where both parents can work. But I think one parent has to, you know, I'm not saying it should be the man or the woman, but I was just kind of curious.
Well, I've had a lot of women say things like, you know, now that women are expected to be breadwinners along with the men, you know, women almost feel like, oh, well, you know, we have to, you know.
What was that?
I don't know.
I think that was in there. That was weird, right? I don't know.
Daddies, we've been
Remember,
knowing
AJ,
daddy.
You wanted to look at a ponytail patrol thing.
Yeah.
Okay, just before time ran out, I just wanted to say it.
But when you have a mama that's toxic, when you have a mama that ain't about nothing, that's a whole nother level of hurt because your mother is the person that you've been knowing the longest from up out the womb. And when they're toxic and when they make you feel like they don't love you, it really puts a brokenness and a hole in your heart to where you are walking around trying to gain love and acceptance from other people just because you have a mother wound. There's nothing worse than having a narcissistic mother. By narcissistic mother, I mean a mother that compares herself to you. Comparison is jealousy. And then to take it up a notch, envy is trying to destroy what somebody else has. So there's nothing worse than an envious or jealous mother. A mother that hates the fact that you're not creating the same generational trauma. A mother that is jealous that you didn't get treated or abused the way that she got treated or abused. Or a mother that has the audacity when you try to confide in her about traumas and things that you went through, who looks at you and says, well, I've been through it too, get over it. That is narcissistic. A mother that will sit there and triangulate you between you and your siblings and have a favorite one, or one that is disgusted by you because you are the very image of your father. She hates you because you remind her of every bit of your father. There's nothing worse than having a mama like that. Having a mother that wants to control every aspect of your life. And if she don't have that control, then she wants to cut you off. There's nothing worse than that. When your mother is your first hater, she hates you. She portrays to everybody like she loves you, but she truly hates you and despises you. Why? Because you are a better version of her. That's crazy. And it's sick and it's twisted. They will truly curse you out to filth and degrade you in the worst ways because they hate themselves. And they want you to hate yourself too. Mothers like this really affect your mental health because daddies, we've been knowing daddies ain't about shit. But when you have a mama...
Guys, what do you think, right?
She
It's
made
not
some
all
really
women,
good points, actually.
but it's definitely a woman, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
Look at that, guys. Do this one.
This might be an unpopular opinion, but you don't owe your parents anything for being here. You really don't. Another unpopular opinion. Standing up for yourself is not disrespect. Standing up for yourself as a grown adult is not disrespecting. It's not disrespecting anybody. It is now 2026 and I have officially left my mom in 2025. So let's break this story time there. Yes, I have a story time. It's been a minute since y'all saw me with the leg in the mirror. But honestly, I only get to speaking when shit has pissed me the fuck off. Story time, let's get into it. I'm so tired of these parents feeling like us as children, as grown adults owe y'all stuff. We don't owe y'all shit. I don't owe you shit, bitch. Fuck you talking about. A lot of
Jesus Christ.
But she is right, guys.
Yeah.
Guys, my mom, she's a piece of trash. You know? Seriously.
Yeah,
that's fine. No,
when
it's
I was
just
like
funny.
11 to when I moved out of the house, she treated me like absolute trash.
Hold on, and if you think about the way that the majority of Black culture is, especially in the inner city, they're taught never to question their mothers. They're taught only to praise them and to never allow anybody else to talk badly about them. Think about how those rules. Think about how those rules.
I was waiting for it, AJ.
But think about how those rules teach children to just to never hold you accountable, but to always cheerlead for you.
And yeah, and you know that this chick talking like this about her mom, you know she's pissed. You know what I'm saying? Because just like Matt said, being Black, the moment that I say anything bad about my mom, oh man, around Black people, but this chick's saying it with her chest, so you know that her mom's an absolute scumbag. I don't know how you New York dudes can date these chicks.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, she's not a bad looking chick. If you get rid of all this crap, because I actually clicked on her page, she's actually not a bad looking chick. She just has all of this,
the autism accessories,
yeah.
My followers are
all of this stuff, so
already know me and my mom.
Colin, you were saying?
Oh no, I was just saying. Yeah, AJ, you said this 1,000 times. I'm sure you'll say it 1,000 more. We never asked to be born.
Yeah.
We
never asked to be born, guys. You don't know anyone anything. The only people that you have any type of obligation to is people who you let into your life, friends, family members that are actually worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, guys, you don't really owe anyone anything. Taxes and jury duty. The only things you owe. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't cool. I decided to reach out to my mom after 4 years of not speaking. Meanwhile, my mom knows where I am. We both live in Philadelphia. She could have reached out to me. She chose not to. Okay, so I decided, you know what? I don't want 2025 Mother's Day to be alone. So I decided to reach out to my mother, sent her a very lengthy text message. She responds back and says this is the best thing Mother's Day that she's ever gotten, and da-da-da-da. I'm in my head like, okay, great. Me and mom, we're going to start this beautiful relationship back. We're going to actually try.
Look at the mirror and don't look at the phone. She's looking at herself,
to build things up. Baby girl, no. Grab your seat, grab your popcorn. At the end of the story, I just want to know if I'm right or wrong, because I already know I'm right. Mom, it's a piece of shit, but listen to it. Mom, get back cool. I start to talk to her about the things that, went on with us, because at the end of the day, the only way for me to move forward is to talk about it. My mom's one of the people where she don't like to talk about the fucked up shit that she did to her children. You have to talk about it, baby. We're grown now. And the only way for me to move on with it is for you to talk about it. I need an apology. I need a conversation.
I hear, don't hold your breath, right,
Yeah,
guys?
yeah.
She expects a B-dub, especially an old B-dub, to apologize. You expect to get an apology out of a woman, let alone a B-dub? Are you insane? Come on.
I will not move forward with anybody. Mom, cat, dog, dad. You have to talk to me. You have to apologize to me. That's not how shit work, baby. You don't just wake the fuck up after you traumatize my whole childhood to think oh yeah, hey, happy Tuesday. No, bitch. We're gonna talk. So more of the story is I'm realizing that me and my mom's relationship is real like ABC 1, 2. It's giving fake as shit. Like she's trying.
All right, that's enough swearing.
Yelling, yeah.
That'll probably demonetize the stream. You know what I mean? But yeah,
15 seconds demonetized.
Yeah. See, like, look at her. She's not a bad looking chick. She just swears and has all this crap in her face, and she's just hood, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Philly too. It doesn't help.
Yeah, this is.
But that's all that's all a front. It's all learned behavior, almost like a defense mechanism
might
for
be an
being in
unpopular
those
opinion.
areas.
Yeah.
Look,
I mean, she looks like a clown.
Yeah.
Freaking Janko jeans on.
Yeah.
What is this?
Hold on.
I was 5 years old when my mom tried to unalive me for the first time. I'll never forget. We lived in a small town called Rockford, and she had just been arguing with my dad. Some type of custody battle, I believe, from what I can remember.
Yeah, hear it? Did you hear that?
Well.
Time ago, like
Without
1998. And I remember because my mom was talking on this long cordless, not cordless, the landline phones, and she was saying like, over my dead body, you'll never get my daughter. Now, mind you, both my parents were on drugs really, really bad, so they have been arguing.
Why are you eating during the video?
Yeah.
Why? Guys, make sure to hit the like button, guys. I think let me check the likes really fast. Oops, hold on.
Well, why would you have a loud ass smoke alarm going off in the background
guys, we're
while
at
you're recording a video?
135 likes, guys. Let's try and hit 150 likes, guys.
I remember standing in the kitchen, and I remember my mom saying, turn around, I have a surprise for you.
Watch this, guys.
So the way that the house was set up, it was like the front door, the kitchen, the bathroom. My mom goes down the long hallway to the bathroom, and she turns right. And then I turn around, and I'm kind of like standing like this as a kid, and I hear water running. I mean, I wasn't really thinking anything of it. I was just a kid. I don't really know. Like, I don't really remember what I thought she was just doing. I was just waiting on my surprise.
Watch this, guys.
So all I remember her saying is, are you ready for your surprise? Like, I got your surprise. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. She dumps an entire pot of boiling hot water on me.
Look at that, guys.
Can
Burned
you
off.
imagine that?
A whole bunch of her skin.
I couldn't even do that to an animal or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
Sad.
And I remember this part of my face was on the ground. And then I hit the floor. I woke up in the Ronald McDonald Hospital, and I was covered 75% third-degree burns over my whole entire body. I remember my family crying. I can remember people standing around my bed in like a circle. And I remember my mom being in the room. And
she go to jail, did she? No.
Nope.
Who eats a
She
pomegranate?
didn't go to jail, but she got in a little bit of hot water.
Oh! Man, this sure is making my blood boil. Oh!
Oh man. She tried to throw her baby out with the bathwater, but it didn't quite work.
Oh!
Sorry. I'll never forget the fear I had of seeing her in the room, standing there.
Why are you eating a pomegranate? Making a video.
And I remember the police coming and questioning me after like what had happened or whatever.
And of course,
try to ask
say
me.
anything.
And they had her in the room too. So the story that she had told was that she was talking on the phone with my dad and she wasn't paying attention, and that I ran into
See
the
how
pot
she
of
still
boiling
blamed
water
the
on
dad?
stove.
Yeah, right there.
And
Stop spitting.
I knocked it over, right? That was the story. So that was the story that I went with this as well. For one, out of fear. For two, because I didn't want her to go to jail. I mean, I knew what she had did was wrong, and I knew that she was in trouble, and I didn't want her to be in trouble.
Yeah.
But you're lucky to be alive, because there's one thing without women do is escalate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're lucky she didn't stab you to death.
But did you see how the mother said, "Oh, if I wasn't on the phone with this idiot husband, I wouldn't have spilled the boiling water"? She's still trying to even blame it on
she's
him.
saying that she wasn't paying attention, and then the little girl knocked the pot over. Yeah, so that it
What an
little
evil
girl's
way
fault.
to delete someone.
Yep.
That's like some medieval shit.
It is, yeah. It's like pouring hot oil.
And it's like the cheapest way that you can actually delete someone.
Yeah,
it's disgusting. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's actually one of the worst things we've seen on this
Yeah.
channel, actually.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Didn't even protect me. And
let me ask you, still talk to her, right? Dummy.
Well, they call it Stockholm syndrome. Coming back.
I'll never forget how I felt as a kid, being so afraid of someone who was supposed to love me the most. After years of multiple surgeries, plastic surgery, stuff like that, I was about 7 or 8 years old when the essay first started from my mom. And it was after I had healed. Like the only part of my face that wasn't really healed was like on my face, but everywhere else was healing nicely. And that's when the abuse sexually started. And that's when food was used as weapons. And she started doing unimaginable things that
It's not all women, but it's always a woman, right? Right, guys? Everything that they say about men, we can say about them right on back.
Yeah.
You know? You guys call them, I think she has a thing with her scar.
She
or
healed
something.
up pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you know that Rich Cooper guy, he that happened to him. He got burned with the tea thing when he was a kid. So his arm is out. It looks all messed up, and it's from getting burned by a hot tea kettle too.
Yeah. She had a thing with some of her burns, but yeah. But she made it out pretty good, you know. So
yeah,
I think there was
5 years old when my
She
mom
seems actually like
tried
a
to
pretty
unlock-
good person.
Yeah.
Hold on, guys. There's one more, and then we'll look at the Ponytail Patrol.
When I was 9 years old, on a random day, I was in the car with my mom driving down the street, sitting in the back seat, and she pulls over to a bus stop and she tells me to get out.
Look at that.
She told me to get out. She didn't want anything to do with me, and she started screaming to me at the top of her lungs. Mind you, I was not a trouble kid. I didn't do anything to her to trigger her to do this. Honestly, don't know what was going on. I think maybe she was having some personal issues in her relationship, maybe some finances. Didn't go through in the way that she expected. The job, I don't know what was
All
going
of that, that's not a young child's concern.
in that moment, but she took it out on me and she told me to get out of her car. Me, at the age of 9 years old, I'm confused, trying to see if this really what she's telling me to do. She yells, "Get the out!" So I'm like scared, startled, hurry up and jump over to the edge of the car, scared as heck. And I open the door and one leg out, getting ready to get out. She's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm getting out of the car like you told me to. And she's like, close my motherfucking door. Just wait till we get home. Just wait till we get home. And our house was like 2 minutes from where we were, so it didn't take long for us to get home. Again, I am scared. And once we get home, she beat the hell out of me. I don't know what her problem was, but she beat the living hell out of me like I was a dog on the street. And she told me to pack up all my stuff. She told me she was sick of me. She wanted nothing to do with me. She wanted me out of her life. So I started to pack up my things, and I did what she said. I am crying. I'm scared. I'm shaking. Mind you, this isn't my first beating from her. I was a defenseless kid, so I packed up my things. Later on, she comes in there, and she's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, I'm packing up my things like you told me to, Mom. She starts crying, and she's telling me to go take a shower.
SSRIs, birth control, weed, crack.
Undiagnosed mental illnesses.
Yeah.
If you want like a good testimony, if you haven't heard any of this stuff before, I'm saying this to your listeners, AJ, watch the movie Precious.
Yeah.
You want to see how a lot of these girls in the Black community are treated, and way more than anybody would like to admit. Watch that movie and see how the mother treats her daughter.
Yep.
That's a good representation.
Yep.
So one thing that is interesting, though, I bet these women that happened to, I bet that they don't doubt it when they're saying how messed up women can. They're actually probably very humbled, and they probably don't trust women at all.
Yeah. The smart ones don't.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm just saying, I'm interested to see.
Guys, we sure as shit don't, right?
Yeah.
So I go take a shower, and now I'm crying. I mean, I kind of was already crying because she just beat the hell out of me, and she told me I'm getting put out. So I'm taking my shower, and by the time I get out, shortly after, the first lady of our church comes. The pastor's wife comes over. She's praying with her and talking with her. She gave me a hug. Now, I don't know what my mom told her to make her come over, but she had to know something. And that day was just a wild day. And people tend to ask me, why don't you let your mom watch her kids? You keep your mom's grandkids from her.
Good.
As much as she's done in my childhood, I still allow her to see them supervised.
Why?
There's so many crazy things that she has done.
Why do you let this demon around you?
Take back what I just said. Yeah.
You absolute thunderhead.
Stupid woman.
People don't realize the strength of the sisterhood.
Yeah.
The strength of the sisterhood, man, is like tungsten.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But I also think that there's something to what Joe brought up earlier about Stockholm syndrome. I think that I've seen this before with victims where they will have an attachment to the person that treated them the absolute worst. And they have this feeling that the rest of the world is only going to be worse. Do you know what I mean? It's like their mother is their lifeboat. And without that, they're just driftless in the sea.
Yeah.
And so they have this attachment syndrome that's the opposite of reactive attachment disorder. They have like this emotional attachment that goes way beyond like even self preservation.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like they will put themselves and their children's lives in danger in order just to keep this person in their life. And so,
the devil you know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
And I think it just comes down to understanding that, as a species, we don't always make logical sense, nor do we always do things in a rational manner. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, women sure don't.
Yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah. Let's finish this, and then we'll switch gears here, because you guys got to see this ponytail patrol thing.
People just expect me to give her grandparents' rights. No, it doesn't work like that. I've forgiven her over and over and over for all the crazy stuff that she's done to me as a child, but a lot of it has followed me into adulthood. The only difference is, as an adult, she can't take money from me. She can't threaten to put me out, and she sure as heck can't beat me anymore. So she's pretty much has no control. And you would think she would be happy because of all the times she's told me that I ruined her life and that she would be at point 10 and not point 2 if it wasn't for me. So yeah, if anybody was wondering why we're not close and we'll never ever be close, that's one of the 1,600 reasons why. When I was 9 years old.
That guys, see? So
Wow.
guys, yeah. You know, they say all the same. It is all men. It is, yeah, well, right back at you, sweetheart. Demons, man, all of them. Demons. What a joke.
And then she refreshed the cycle of it by bringing the kids around the toxic grandma again.
Yeah.
So, you know, what good did that do?
Yeah, I share what Joe was saying there. You know, her biggest role as a mother is a protector. And
Yeah.
if she knows all of these things about her mother, then it doesn't matter about what her own personal feelings are. She knows damn well that those kids shouldn't be around them.
Yeah.
No, screw
Like,
them.
like just
Quite frankly.
just flat right off the bat.
So yeah, you don't owe any of these people anything. Like, it's happened to me with people in my life, in my family, where I'm just like, no, you're a complete waste of time.
Yeah.
Like see ya, bye. I hope things change for you. Yeah,
Right.
these
So,
are ridiculous.
Anyway,
And also, too, the husband, which we know is not around, would have said, you know, I'm sure she would have opened up to him about that over time and say, I'm absolutely not allowing my own kids to go around this demon.
Yeah.
You know, that he should have a good say in that and say, you know, they can bring him around my mother because I didn't have that experience. And like, this isn't just getting your ass whooped for doing something stupid. This is just straight up abuse.
Yeah,
too.
this is sadism. This is looking to take pain out on her for the mistakes that she made in her life.
Yeah. Yeah. But all right, you guys, let's switch gears here, guys. Hit the like button because we're almost at 150 likes. Let's do this. Let's do this.
That's the sound of the police.
And guys, go over to Omni's channel and drop him a sub. Pull up his channel. He's doing good things over here. So go over there and drop him a sub.
Yeah, I was watching some of his videos the other day and they were pretty good.
And guys, go and follow Matt on Twitter.
Thank you for that, sir.
I had his here it is. Oops, that's not it. There it is. Guys, yeah, go over there. Follow me on Twitter and TikTok. AJ Rants. You can find me, guys. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Check this out. Guys, what do we always say about the ponytail patrol?
Useless.
Useless.
They're useless. Sad.
He's breaking everything off my house.
What's going on?
Come get this drunk and tear my whole house up and trying to knock my windows out. It's my son, but if he makes it through the door, I'm putting a bullet in him. So y'all come deal with him or I will.
Man, please don't listen to the recorded line. If you're trying to get okay.
Ask me fucking questions.
83 and 191. Caller said her son is banging on the door, trying to get in, also banging on the window. Then saying if he gets through the door, she will put a bullet in him. Looks like she hung up and no answer on callback.
192, same mark.
As this officer begins.
Oh, God. No, another woman in the mix.
Biggest mistake in your life.
Here we go, guys. You see these? Watch. You're just running all these red lights. Watch.
Yeah, I saw that. Oh. Man.
Oh my god.
And now she's broke her hands too because she had her hands on the steering wheel. Let's look at the.
Oh my goodness.
The dash cam footage frame by frame shows the officer approaching the red light, one car pulling out in the intersection.
Yeah, she had plenty of time.
The officer
to
strikes
stop and do
directly into the
something.
driver's side compartment.
Well, she had plenty of time to actually slow down and see if there were other cars coming. You know what I'm saying?
And also looked like icy
Come on.
out as well.
Yeah.
Body cam footage frame by frame shows the officer using the air horn as she approaches the red light. Then she braces for impact as she collides with the truck, causing her to be thrown in the passenger seat, showing she clearly was not wearing a seatbelt. A
Oh,
speed
look
analysis
at that!
of the
Oh,
look at that! How stupid can you be?
You stupid woman!
Clown world! Look at that!
Yeah, I guess
using
she
the
really
length
didn't
of the
want to be
dashed white
tied down.
lines on the road helps to
What's
give an
that?
idea.
I said, I guess she really didn't want to be tied down.
Oh!
Idea of the approximate speed of the officer moments before impact.
It's kind of funny. That's a big woman.
Going 80 miles per hour.
In a built-up area.
She's gonna probably blame the guy on the pickup too.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. He's like, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Look at this, guys. I tell you, the ponytail patrols use the things like this happen all the time.
There's a cruiser involved crash at Central and Vaughn.
Jesus, look at that.
Oh man.
Where's the white truck?
That person's dead as a duck.
Yeah, they're gone. Yeah.
Oh, she broke the truck in half.
Yeah, yeah. That's an old truck.
Is anyone else in your cruiser?
Did the person fly out of the truck?
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my god.
Those cop cars
You okay?
are built like tanks.
Okay, go sit down. Let's have it.
Say again.
I tow those cop cars all the time, and they are built like tanks, man.
Well, not only that.
He tows those cop cars all the time. These
Yeah.
thunder-headed cops are just the good old boys.
They're always
Looks like
getting-
this
all these-
Duco got herself into a whole
Yeah.
trouble this
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
Freaking Daisy Duke just driving around.
No, can you imagine all these cops?
Oh my god.
They get flats and curved wheels all the time. They just can't drive. Like, it's unbelievable.
You know what's funny? The thing that she responded to, that mom probably deleted the son too, anyways.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? She didn't even like save the day or anything. She just
guess-
made it wait.
I guess the cops aren't showing up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy. Hey.
And knock his pants down.
Wow.
Hey, buddy, come on. Come on, buddy.
Oh God. Oh God.
You're okay. You're okay. Just keep breathing, dear.
Dude.
Come on. Come on.
He's cooked.
Wow.
He's cooked.
Yeah, he's,
Come on.
Do you notice how she's not doing anything, guys?
No, yeah.
just hyperventilating in a corner.
No, look at that. Is he okay? Does he look okay? You dunderhead?
He's just on the ground having CPR done.
Breathe.
Come on.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Please lay back. Lay back. Please lay back. You're okay. Lay back. Lay back. You're okay. You're okay. Just breathe. Just breathe.
Relax. Take your vest off. Let it breathe.
I don't know. I haven't checked the
You didn't even check to see if there's anyone else. The truck is cut in half.
One block southbound Central at the alley. Thank God is in
Okay. Keep talking. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. You're okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Don't worry about him. You're okay. You're okay. So what about you?
God.
You got other officers over there with him.
You guys want to lose my job?
Oh my God.
Guys, I'm gonna lose my job. Look at
my God.
that.
The main character syndrome.
Absolute demons, man.
She
They're
just
demons.
leased a new car, guys. Oh my God.
Wait, did she just say that?
Yes.
No, she just said I'm gonna lose
she
my
said-
job.
Yeah.
Okay,
If you
okay,
guys, I'm
okay.
gonna lose my job. This is the same chick that when she pulled her gun and not her taser, she shot there. Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my job.
Yeah, Katie Porter. Yeah.
Dumbass.
Don't worry about that right now. I need you to keep breathing. Don't worry about that. Turn around. Go. Turn around. Turn around. Yeah, go.
Please let him be okay.
I'm off this court.
You need to switch back here. All right, switch out CPR door there, sir.
Yep. Hey, stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Stay with me. You're okay. All right? Okay? You're okay. Keep breathing.
Is he okay?
Where are you hurting worse at?
My hands. I can't really breathe. I mean, I'm talking, I know, but I'm just
I
not worried
can't really breathe. I'm talking, I know, but I can't breathe. Come on.
about him.
Can you switch out? Do you want better gloves?
Guys, I know Matt's done CPR, but guys, have you guys ever done CPR on a person?
No, I'd like to learn actually.
Dude, it's tiring when you're actually doing compressions. It's tiring, man. If you got to do it for like more than like 20, 30 seconds, you're all sore because that motion you're it's nothing really worth. Snowboard. You guys ever use a jackhammer?
Yeah.
And then you're all sore the next day.
Yeah.
You know? That's kind of what it feels like having done chest compressions for a long time.
Well, and if you actually do full CPR where you're doing the rescue breathing on top of the compressions, you're expending energy while trying to breathe in, and then taking that oxygen and delivering it to them. So you're not really giving yourself. If you're doing both at the same time, you have to remember that you have to pace yourself because you're expending oxygen while you're delivering it to the other person.
Yeah, and you're using energy. You're actually using energy. Burning calories and stuff. You're doing compressions too. So that's like that one guy where the lady was swimming and she got her foot caught in a rock, like in a lake or on a dock. So he jumped in the water and he would go under and breathe into her mouth for her. and then swim up, get air, and then he did that for like 10 minutes until the paramedics came. And they got it out of there. But he was, and I would say it wasn't very deep, but the fact that he had to swim, like he had to go and then go swim down and then go into her mouth and then go all the way up. Any distance is tough. Even if you're able to stand up and you just got to kneel down into the water, that's still crazy because you have to actually go underwater, breathe into the person's mouth, and then with hardly any oxygen, like, get to the top and do it again. And
your adrenaline's going like crazy.
Yeah.
I'm good. Okay. You want to switch out? Here in a second. All right. Just let me know.
Turn your camera off.
Just so you guys know, this is a cruiser bomb traffic.
Poor bastard.
You watch for pedestrian traffic or vehicle traffic on the south. Copy.
Stupid bastard.
Columbus, Ohio. Columbus police officer Caitlin Robinson was the responding officer involved in the crash. The driver of the white
Florida
pickup truck, 30-year-old Corey Tinnis, was rushed to the hospital in critical condition following the collision. However, less than 30 minutes later, he was pronounced dead at the hospital. Officer Robinson was also transported to a hospital, received treatment, and was later released in stable condition. An analysis of the dash cam footage reveals the approximate maximum
showed that Officer Robinson was a dumbass.
Speed of the officer during her response.
I feel like she should have been in the center too.
Say again?
She should have been more in the center of the rope. She's just going way too fast.
No, anytime that they get to an intersection section, they're supposed to slow down a little bit. Especially like the light didn't change. They usually have the things that make the lights change.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what she was doing. She did everything wrong. And it's at nighttime, and it's icy out. Like, what is she thinking?
Well, and I just want to say something. This is exactly what police officers have in mind when they're talking to criminals, and they're saying that you put everybody's life in danger by having us chase you around, because officers do respond like this, and they get into accidents just responding to crimes.
Yeah, that's true.
It's easy to get up in the moment, I would imagine.
Yep.
This speed calculation shows the officer's estimated top speed during her entire response. The prior speed calculation shown earlier is her estimated speed the moment she collided with the truck. The truck the victim was driving was an early 2000s Chevy Silverado. IIHS safety ratings show that its overall rating is marginal, meaning it's acceptable but not good. Furthermore, when looking at the specific ratings of the truck's structure and safety cage as well as driver movement during a crash, those categories were both given poor ratings by the IIHS. Not surprisingly, this resulted in the truck being destroyed, and early indicators suggest the driver was also not wearing his seatbelt, resulting in him being ejected from the vehicle. The obituary of the driver, who tragically lost his life, Corey, states he was a loving son, father, fiance, brother, and uncle. If you would like to donate to Corey's GoFundMe page set up by his family, a link can be found in the description below.
In Columbus, these cops were responding to an officer's shot, but they would never make the scene in order to help their partner. Instead, they would need their own emergency response. In Seattle, this officer was responding to a medical, but only chirped his siren, then responded lights on. College student wearing her AirPods. There's no reason to respond lights only to a medical. Then in LA, this officer was responding lights and sirens and driving down the center lane when he fatally struck a skateboarder. Whatever half a second he saved by driving in the middle lane was surely not worth it. All told, these are entirely avoidable incidents.
Damn. All right, guys, we'll do one more.
They spotted multiple vehicles traveling westbound at high speed. A red Toyota Supra and a white BMW separated from the pack and accelerated side by side, matching the profile of a street racing incident. Officers moved with emergency lights to initiate a stop, still unaware of the horrifying event they're about to witness.
Guys, what do you think happens?
They crash into each other.
Watch this, guys. Here, I'm going to make this bigger. Here we go.
Well, it's going to be, I think it's going to be some Tokyo drift guy like jumps off a bridge or something like that.
I live life 1/4 mile at a time.
It sounds like it's going to be a big payday.
The chassis twisted. Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to be a big payday for the tow truck company. So
Look, And
What? Oh my God.
That is time. Look.
Oh my
At
God.
that. Oh,
this guy's almost going to drive into it.
Irony miss. Vehicle 45. And
This guy almost drove right into it.
Unknown to officers at the time, a new camera angle would reveal the whole incident.
what are you doing? You're just going to run into the fire. What are you doing? You absolute dunderhead. Look at that.
Like a gas station,
really
too.
fucking stupid. Look at that.
Right next to the gas station.
You ran in it. You ran in it.
You ran into the fire.
King 398 Butler and 20th blocked off all westbound on 20th.
Candler, it's some crazy shit out here, man.
Yeah. Real firestorm out here.
I need another unit at Dustin, and we need to completely block that off. Car's fully engulfed.
Another unit at Dustin, we need to completely block that off. Car's fully engulfed.
Hey, you guys back up. Back up. Let me get him out.
Wait, please. Come on.
You see how this chick couldn't pull him out, and a man had to do it?
Is anybody else in the car? No, that was it. No. Okay, lay on the ground.
He's smoking. He's smoking.
All right, you guys, back up over there. Get back. Get back.
Get away from the car, you idiot.
I don't care if I
Mom, get back now. Get back. Hey, somebody take her. Take her. No, let's back him up away from the plane.
Come on. Let's go.
Get away from the car, guys.
Yeah.
Idiots.
It can explode even more.
Like they're all just sitting there.
I just want to point out that with cars that do this, the street racing cars, some of them can have an oxidizer, and they made it very famous during like Fast and Furious.
Oh, the nose tank, yeah.
Yes, and those are still used, but they're an oxidizer. And so something like that, I actually think that that's what you saw explode, because gasoline doesn't really explode like that.
No one really uses nitrous anymore. It could be that the gas tank was almost empty and there was nothing but fumes in the
vapor.
Tank. You know, they just were going really, 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 really fast and probably hit and spun and then hit the gas tank. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So like that could be a thing. But like knowing what I know about kit, because there's a couple of guys at my gym who like drive the Beamers and that they don't use NOS. That's the
But I think it wasn't it the Supra that hit.
But that was the old one. They have the BMW Supra. This is the one with that's a BMW Z4, but with Toyota slaps.
Oh, okay.
This thing you don't really need nitrous because you just do like 4 mods and
it's the new one. You mean
Lambo, anyways? Yeah. So
a
lot of guys and plus most cars are turbo now, anyways. They have twin turbo V6 in them, so there's no real point to use nitrous anymore. So, where did the midget come from?
Just walking by.
That's why they went off the road. He couldn't reach the brake pedal.
What is going on?
Everybody back.
What is she crying about? She got the friend out.
She was racing. I think this is her Supra. Daddy probably bought her the Supra. Guys, these things are really fast. The new ones. Yeah. The Mark IV is my favorite one. Because the Mark V, even though it's a Beamer, out the box, they're doing like a 12.3 in the quarter mile, which is really, 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 really fast. You do like 3 or 4 mods, and you're doing like 11 flats. That's really, really fast. That's as fast as a street bike, you know?
Driver's out of the vehicle. He's got burns to him. They're reporting nobody else in the vehicle.
Oh my God, give me my dog, give me my dog, give me my dog.
Hey man, are you injured anywhere else?
Oh yeah, my ass was on fire.
Yeah. Where are you hurting?
Right here.
Okay.
Guys, we need 8 more likes. We're at 150 likes. Guys, stop and take a second and hit that like button. I appreciate that.
Are you hurting anywhere else?
My nose.
Your nose? Okay.
It was already broke before.
Okay.
Man.
Well, just don't move. We got medics coming, okay?
Can I get something for my head?
We got medics coming, man.
No, it's just me and him. Can I get something, please? And please get me away from the car.
The 49 vehicle still got active flames. It's clear.
Am I far enough away from the car?
Yeah, buddy, you're all right. You guys stay somewhere. Hey,
I'm just making
no, you need to go. Come on. You won't go over here then, man. We're not going to play this game. Go over there.
Shut up. You see? It's her fault. This whole thing started in the first place because it was probably her idea to race. She was driving crazy, you know. So
she probably cut him off.
Both of them might go. Hey, go over there.
Care about it's him. I don't give a about that. I don't give a about
go over there. Because if more people blow up, what is that?
I'm fine.
Go over there. I'm here.
I'm behind him. Please.
Back up. You want to pull him more? No, I don't want to move him.
Where's this guy going?
He kind of go off the road with his pickup.
What's your name, man? Cole?
Could you grab my phone in my pocket and call my grandma, please?
We'll do that in a minute, okay?
Please, guy, please.
Yeah, this is why you don't give these young people
probably,
these expensive ultra capable vehicles.
Yeah.
You don't give a 21, 22-year-old kid a car that can do an 11-second quarter mile.
yeah, but no, you don't give a kid a car that is a 13 or 14-second.
Right.
Well, guys, back when I was 20, I had an 89 Mustang GT 5.0. That thing, I remember I did headers and exhaust. I got it going like a 13.8. It was so fast, right? 0 to 60 in like 6.2 seconds or like 6 seconds. That was fast right back then. You know what I'm saying? Now you have cars that are doing 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, doing like 11s out the box. Like a 300 horsepower car is too much for a regular person. A 200 horsepower car is too much. Really, it is. You know, even regular Camrys and Cadillacs have 300 plus horsepower. That's too much for the regular person to have. You know, you can get into a lot of trouble.
Hey, you're not hurting anywhere else, right?
I am, dude.
Where are you hurt?
Dumb.
Okay, don't move then.
Oh, I don't want to die. Come on. Guys, my head is up.
Hey, give me your keys, dude. Did you guys see anything?
We got hit.
Okay, just hang out right here, and then we'll get you guys a statement.
Everyone's out the car?
Yeah, they should be. Okay, where else are you hurting, man?
Dude, my head.
I got that. Is your back hurting at all?
Grandma.
We'll call her in a minute, okay?
Dude, no, please.
We'll call her in a minute, okay?
Just call her.
Hey,
Please, man, call my grandma, man.
I'm trying to figure out where all you're hurt, okay?
My hand and my face.
Your hand in your face?
Call my grandma, please.
Okay.
Dude, please.
Which pocket's your phone in?
My right here.
Your phone's not in your pocket, man.
No, come on.
No, your phone's not in your pocket. I'm not lying to you. Yeah, your phone's not. So it was just you in the vehicle, right?
Me and Reese, yes.
Nobody was?
Me and the driver.
There was one other person?
Yes, the driver.
Who's the driver?
Reese.
Where's he at?
I don't know. I need help.
What does he look like? Hey, is there a Reese here? No Reese here?
Around.
You were in the car? Okay, come have a seat over here.
Your ass is gross.
What's up?
Bro, try not to move too much, man. I don't know if you're hurt or not.
Where's your car at? Can you go right over there, please?
This guy right here in the M-Power shirt, he was the driver. He was the driver.
You're the driver? You're the driver?
This guy was in the car when it was upside down and on fire. So the vehicle rolled.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this lard butt. Look at that. Can you imagine her coming to save you guys?
Oh my God.
Look at that.
Hey, so who all's involved?
So this guy was in the passenger seat. This guy sitting in here was the driver.
Okay.
They were. These guys got hit by that vehicle.
Okay. Who got hit by the car?
These guys that are standing right here.
Okay. Hey, you guys need to go back to your cars unless you saw what happened.
I did. I was right
Okay.
behind them.
Shut up.
I wasn't aware of that, okay? Where's your car?
Over here. It has my dog in it.
Go wait there. Take a deep breath, okay?
You see
Go
the
wait inside
butterfly
car.
tattoo that's on her neck?
Talk to you in a
She's
minute.
cooked.
So these guys, this kid right here said he got hit.
You're in that car. Just wait there for now.
Right behind them. I saw the full thing.
Okay. Just go wait inside that car for now, okay?
Action. I have to respond. Otherwise, it could be a downfall. So that's my first immediate reaction. So I do apologize for
Why do they have to make everything into an opera? Right, guys.
intervening in any
She's
type
gonna
of way.
make this all about herself. Me, I.
But I just wanted to make sure that everybody.
4504 to Ruiz.
That's my car right there.
Go wait in there, okay? I will go. We will send somebody to talk to you. I appreciate what you did, but I need to situate this first, okay? Thank you.
Where's your car at, Mama? It's the white one. You guys were all in the car? Yes. Okay. Was there anybody else? Okay. Do you guys have IDs on you?
I don't.
Okay.
Mine's in my truck.
How old are you?
I'm 16. Are you guys coming?
How old is she?
I'm about to talk to the cops. Yeah, and all my friends are okay.
4504 to Ruiz. Let me know what happened, if there's two cars involved, and then dispatch, I need somebody to go down to the hospital.
I saw the crash happen. We saw each other photo street racing. We were back there. I pulled out of the parking lot, was trying to catch up to him. Right as we were getting close to this intersection, he blacked out and was obviously starting to accelerate away. So as I was about to shut it down, I saw the crash happen.
So drivers actually racing. 4105. We need to find out who that car is.
I can start reviewing my camera. See if
Same time, Sergeant Martinez directed Officer Stanley to canvass the area and begin collecting statements from witnesses.
There was nothing that he did illegally, in my perspective.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
He wasn't speeding. I was going at the same speed that he was. I clearly wouldn't speed.
That means you were racing, you dildo.
I had all in my car. Okay. I'm not going to put her guys' life at risk at all.
You're just going to put everyone else.
4504. That officer at the hospital, just detain both of them. They're both not free to leave. Let's get them both ID'd and ran.
Here's my ID.
Thank you. What's a good phone number for you?
Okay, can you guys please get on the other side of that tape? Everybody that was in that car got transported to the hospital. We can't have you guys walking around this scene, okay? That's fine.
So the guy, from what I've heard, the guy stopped over here at the gas station and then dipped off. They saw the cops and then they dipped off.
What?
From what other people have told me, I didn't witness it myself. So from my point of view, it seems kind of like a hit and run.
So, do you guys see the lights? You guys are west going this way on 20.
Someone says, I was behind the vehicle the entire time. Yes, honey, just because you were losing the race doesn't mean you weren't racing.
Yeah.
Someone says, how could I have been speeding? I was behind him. You were losing, sweetie. That's how. Can I be honest with you? The universal language for I'm going to lie. Look like that.
Yeah.
It was yellow and then it turned green.
She won't get any
right here at this intersection.
Yep. I'm not sure of his name, but I'm gonna guess like maybe 32, 33, and a 25.
Yeah,
so he
right.
wasn't speeding too crazy much.
What if I told you that I have video of you guys? You seem like you're going slow, but this Beamer, I know he's your friend, but this Beamer passes you
Like you're standing still.
He was in front of me the whole time.
And then he goes through the intersection.
I do understand that he was in front of me the whole time. I was following him. I can't calculate.
He was a wascally wabbit.
Yeah.
I know that I shouldn't talk because I have a speech impediment too. But
yeah, but you don't sound like a loony.
If anyone can talk shit, I can.
Exactly what speed he was going at because of the simple fact.
But I don't think it was 30. And then for him to roll the way that he did in that car getting engulfed, he's got to be going faster than 30. Does that make sense?
I can't tell because of the simple fact that I wasn't in the car. I didn't see the car. I'm only going based off of what my speed was.
Did you see the other car at all? Like you said that it left the gas station afterwards. Do you know those people at all?
I don't.
No?
I don't at all.
Well, I'm sure you're going to probably hang out for a minute. If I have any other questions, I'll come to you. I'm just going to run it back one more time.
As Officer Stanley spoke with the driver of the Toyota Supra, the sequence of events slowly began to take shape, while statements were being gathered from additional witnesses.
Oh, the people, they were going to switch lanes, and that Beamer, that car that was on fire, it clipped the side of their car. Okay.
Another officer responded to the hospital to make contact with the occupants of the burning vehicle. However, soon officers would discover a surprising camera angle that would reveal the entire incident.
Hey, Reese. I'm Officer Hall, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. Do you understand?
Look at how much he's shaking.
So what happened tonight, man?
We're driving and I got hit from the side.
You got hit from the side?
Yeah.
Okay. Were you guys racing?
No, we were getting ready to turn into the car wash.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
And I was in the left lane. And I
We'll leave that here because he's going to go to CT scan.
I'm not sure if the car, I saw him pulling out and I thought they were pulling out into the right lane. So I was in the left lane.
You know, these women can't shut up.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
You ever notice that about nurses?
Well, no, they're saying that he has to get a CT scan. They're prepping him to leave, so they're actually doing their jobs.
Pulling out in the left lane.
So you were going and then you were waiting for it to move and then you went?
Well, no, I stayed in that left lane until I was past.
Now they're just blabbing.
But the only reason I'm saying that is because the guy's trying to conduct an interview and stuff.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Officer Hall.
Damn.
So we
He's
have
all
another
jacked
officer
up.
who's on his way down here right now to interview you and speak to Reese as well. Okay. Until then, you're just detained and you can't have any visitors, okay? Yes.
I don't even really know what happened.
You
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
don't know what happened?
I'm not real sure, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I don't have to tell fast.
Okay. And you were the passenger, right?
Yeah, sure.
And were you guys racing someone? No? You don't know?
No, I know what makes me make money.
Are you sure? So if we have video.
This Guy Fieri? Like, what is this
Yeah.
guy's haircut, dude?
Yeah.
What a goof.
We were just driving.
Guys, we need one more like.
Oh wow, has he got like frosted
And we're at
tips?
150
He does, yeah.
likes, guys. Guys, hit the like button, please.
I'm not sure if we were speeding or not.
Come on.
And then someone hit you?
Police was back.
It looked like the woman in the red Supra might have kind of caused it a little bit because she kind of was like slow pulling out of the parking lot and made it all about her. Like it's kind of what. So I think those other people were going too fast and stuff.
Nah, they were just racing each other. Guys, these Beamer dudes, they drive all Beamer guys, and these kids driving those Infinities. You know what I'm saying? They're all over the damn place. It was crazy. Even the most basic car. You get yourself like a 2012, 2014 335i with the twin turbo V6 in it. I mean, inline six. You do like 4 or 5 mods, and you're at like 450 horsepower. You know what I'm saying? Like for like a $10,000 car, and those things are really, really fast.
All right, we identified the other vehicle that was racing. We have that female driver, 1015.
Was I speeding? Was I in the direction that I was speeding? Did he clock me his speeding?
Oh, There you go.
It's time!
Guys, we did hit 150 likes on a Sunday night. Yay!
Notice how she went from like beside herself. Beside herself, unable to like control her emotions, to now she wants to play Perry Mason with the police.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
I was about to say that same thing.
Those women drivers, man. Can't trust them.
It's women drivers, no survivors, man.
Yeah.
That's
Because I have all the proof that I can that I was not speeding. I was behind the vehicle that hit him.
Colin.
Now she's mad.
Colin. Can you... Colin's from Washington State. You remember Colin? Wait, there's something crazy going on in traffic. Did you guys ever play Old Person or Asian? Anytime there's like a person doing like 20 miles per hour on the highway, switching lanes, no blinker, turning right from the middle lane and not the right hand lane, you're like, I gotta drive past them. Guys, $5. Do you think it's Old Person or an Asian?
Right, yeah.
Oh, guys, my girl is Asian, and even she's like, dude, I can't drive for shit.
How is this possible? This is crazy.
My name is Frank. I am the mother to Kaylin.
Okay.
And could you tell me what is going on with my daughter?
Yes, she was racing with another vehicle.
You tell her she's a
Decided to flee from law enforcement and crash. And because she was involved in racing activities, she's being placed under arrest.
Okay, and there's witnesses to her racing. Is that why she's getting flagged?
Yes.
I'm just confused because I thought that a different car that was involved, that a white car with a black roof.
Yeah, it was on fire.
But my daughter's cars are red.
Right, and the red car was racing the white.
It was racing the other car.
Yeah. Jesus.
What did you think racing
It's pretty obvious, yeah.
That's what a race is. There's another car involved, you dunderhead.
That's the whole reason why the police officer tried to catch up to the cars and stop it.
Down 20th Street?
Yes, ma'am. Down 20th Street.
Okay, we'll deal with that later. Her car right now, what is
It's being
done with her
towed.
car?
It's getting towed.
Can I come get it?
No.
No.
Okay, can you answer me why I cannot?
Because
you're
it was involved in a
304.
crime. And she's being placed under arrest. She's being arrested out of a vehicle. Vehicle's using the commission of a crime.
I would like to be explained on why I'm getting arrested for something I didn't do.
I'm gonna explain that to you right now.
The cop watched
You almost
do it. Hold on. The cops, they admitted that they saw police lights behind them. The cops watched them do it.
Well, and this part's like instructive because she's crying here. She witnessed herself racing and she knows exactly what she did. And yet she's fostered up this tale of a bullshit. We can swear, right?
Yeah.
A bullshit. And is crying in order to make the bullshit more believable.
Mm-hmm.
This is completely performative.
But she's just a girl.
And she's more upset about her own personal stuff than the person that almost got, turned into a human marshmallow in there.
They're unable to think about others, and they're allergic to, accountability.
Yeah,
I've seen that happen to people. Like when they get trapped in the car. Like, dude, it is not a pretty sight. I tell you, like, oof.
I
Oh,
bet
thank you.
Yeah, crazy.
Kaylin, I was behind the vehicle that hit this vehicle.
So, since you are detained right now, not free to leave, I'm going to read this to you and then we'll talk, okay?
I know the whole legal.
Well, I'm still going to read it to you, okay? So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can will be used against you in court. You understand those rights?
Yes, I can't believe it. Told what I was getting clocked for because I stopped before I wasn't even speeding. I was behind the car that hit this car.
So I'm gonna explain to you what I saw. Okay. So I was sitting down near the intersection of Knutson
and your lights, and I
Right.
saw your lights come on behind the car that was behind me. And when I came to the stop, I saw your cars before then. I didn't know it's after me.
Do you want me to explain to you why you're being arrested?
Please.
Okay.
Because
So
I didn't think I did anything
So
wrong.
if you want me to explain that to you, please allow me to explain it to you, and then we'll talk about it, okay? So as I was sitting down there, I saw the large group of cars coming. I saw your car, the red Toyota Supra, in front.
As you should, because it's red.
Along with
what?
This car that wrecked, okay? As you guys were passing Knutson headed westbound, I heard you guys and saw you guys start accelerating. And you were accelerating faster than he was initially. Okay, I saw you accelerating away from the group, passing another car, and then he started accelerating in what looked like an attempt to catch up to you, to race you.
He was in front of me the whole time.
Okay, so either way, what I observed looked like
I
street
want to
racing.
see video footage because I wasn't racing. I don't race.
So what were you doing?
I was speeding up.
For what
To race him. You goof.
Come on.
Joke.
To go over here to the car wash so I can chill and I can have a good night. I had my car, my dog. I had my dog in my car. I wouldn't race with her in my car. I wouldn't put her life in danger for my own, for my enjoyment. I would never do that. That's my baby. I knew that I would not put her life and my life at risk or anybody else's life at risk. I don't race.
Wow,
You have a race
I
car.
don't do any of that because I don't want to put people's life at risk. I
All lies.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
see how many people die every day. My brother died in a car crash a couple months ago. I
Because
would
you were
never
driving.
do that.
Probably driving another
I'm oldest.
Supra.
I have to set an example for my younger siblings. I can't do that to them. I saw the crash. I'm CPR and first aid certified, so I had to stop. Legally, I had to stop.
Right.
So
no matter what.
you don't race because you got a court date either recently
Yes,
or pending
because
for
of
street
somebody
racing.
something.
Oh, she had a court date for street racing. Look at that guy. So it wasn't too long ago. She was.
Yep. Yep. She did a little bit of the Fast and Horrious.
Not the Fast and who is?
Hey guys, I gotta check out for tonight. You guys have a good night.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Bye, bud.
I do have a hefty foot. I do accelerate that fast, but a lot of people think that is as racing. But a lot of the time, I have a car next to me that's louder than mine. Mine has full exhaust on it. It stopped. I was going over 35, but I was not speeding over this amount of 5 miles or 10 miles per hour. Oh, I was not. But you said I was racing. If I was racing, I would go over 10 miles per hour, correct? I'm not arguing
I'm not
with
going to argue with you.
I'm not
okay?
trying to argue
So,
with
She
you.
didn't read the Miranda rights yet.
Is like I pulled over to help her. I was a good person, doing CPR
but
and
your
everything.
behavior and his behavior are the reason why this happened.
My behavior, he passed the car. This car that was right here, he passed him and that car hit him.
But
I
back
didn't
down
hit
there
him. And this was the officer that I talked to, Sergeant Martinez. Can you explain to me, was I going faster than the speed limit?
Yes.
I don't want anybody taking my car. I would like somebody to drive my car. I am a registered owner on the car, so I would love to somebody else to take my car.
Your car has been involved in the commission of a crime. That's racing.
Your
behavior is part
I'm
of
not
the
going to
reason why
listen to
this
you while I'm
happened.
upset. Please,
Not a
just give me
problem.
a second. My mom can come and take it, but I want her to
Do you know
take
they
it.
refuse to be responsible or view?
I know
like,
I have.
She actually probably believes that she's not partly responsible in a way to influence something, so that could be part of it. But it's like they get busted on camera. The cops have seen it. They're like, yeah, like we were able to see this, and a couple people looked at it and like we pretty much viewed you clearly were like, you know, the chaos creator in this incident or something like that. And
Now-
they still will lie. They're like, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Like they're like, We saw a video. We watched you do everything.
Now, Snowboard, you're giving these females way too much credit. They know damn well what they're doing. They, they may put, whenever they get in trouble, they just act and pretend like they're just, oh, dumb, silly little girls. I didn't know, dude. These bras, they full well understand what they're doing. They're just trying to game the system, trying to, dude, Snowboard, don't be naive, dude. Come on, man.
The right to do that. I am a registered owner. I'm not running.
Have you been stopped before for racing?
Yes.
I have. Not necessarily. It was approved. It seemed to be racing, but I was just trying to go to Taco Bell and get things to do. And there was a car next to me that was exceeding the speed limit, and I did go fast.
There go racing, you idiot.
I don't think we're getting anywhere with this. So you're under arrest for racing.
Like I said, I can pull
Now, I'm not
up.
going to go into it anymore, okay?
I can pull up proof that I was not going fast because I have things on my car. I have Live 360. I have Drive Safe and Save that shows the speeding, acceleration, braking, everything. If there was an officer that stopped me, I would have pulled over and I would have done it immediately. But I didn't. I saw the crash and I pulled over. That's the most thing that I've done.
We're not going to argue about this anymore, okay?
Can I please call my mother? Can I please call my mother? I have the right to call my mother right now. I have the right to call and make a phone call. Please. Can I please call my mom right now if you guys have the courtesy? I want to call her and I want to talk to my mom.
Look at that, guys. They'll 10 toes down. Hand to God. Lie.
And she almost had someone burned.
Yeah.
Not only that, what if that fire under the gas station?
Look. So this person saw this person pulling out, so he switched lanes, and this person's going so fast. Yeah, he clipped this guy. Look at that. Shit, sorry guys. Bam. Look at that.
Wow.
And then she almost hit this car.
Yeah.
Look at that. And there's the cop right there.
Yeah.
Look at this, guys.
Literally
Watch it
saw
again.
it.
Imagine that was closer to the gas station.
Yeah.
You know what's funny, AJ? She really did a lot of gaslighting this time. She is, though.
So straight to the front. Just gonna make sure you don't have anything that's gonna poke or stick or stab her or any weapons like that.
The suspect, 22-year-old Kaylin, has an extensive history of traffic violations according to court records. These include more than 7 speeding citations over the past 4 years, along with prior street racing citations in August 2025 and in 2023, indicating repeated involvement in high-speed driving incidents. Records also show that in April 2022, Kaylin was charged with a misdemeanor for speeding and later found guilty in San Juan County Magistrate Court, where she was sentenced to 90 days of unsupervised probation. During the investigation, officers also recovered 13 9mm rounds and a Kel-Tec pistol at the scene. Ownership of both items was not immediately determined. Kaylin was arrested and booked into the San Juan County Detention Center, where she was charged with racing on highways, a felony offense under New Mexico law. The driver of the BMW, identified as Reese, was charged with 4th-degree aggravated fleeing a law enforcement officer, 3rd-degree great bodily injury by vehicle while driving under the influence.
You see all the charges that he got? I mean, he was drunk, obviously, but still.
Driving without required lighted lamps and racing on highways. Both suspects remain innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Look at that, guys. All right, you guys. I'll shut this bad boy down, guys. Tomorrow, 5 p.m., guys. We'll talk about these 304s who love to date married guys. Guys, do an experiment at your work or at any place that you frequent. a lot. Talk about how you just got engaged and see how the women should treat you, right? Or walk around in a place with a fake wedding ring. Just put like a gold ring on your finger and see how women treat you. It's absolutely insane. They're demons, man. Demons. But all right, you guys. Appreciate you. Take it easy, guys. Thank you.
All right,